He knows it's Uncle Kyle right here. Doink. Hey, everybody, what's going on? It's Friday, and we made it. I lost a couple of people. I lost Ohio Wolverine. I lost Big Dog of the other kind. I don't know what the hell's going on there. Anyways, hey, listen. Back from a long absence tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We have none other than the uncle, Uncle Kyle. Good to see you.
You too.
Hope things are well. We also have our little rose here amongst all these thorns, Miss Shalisa Shell.
Oh! I thought you was talking about me.
And we have our resident fucking junkie living down by the river in the van.
Wow, I got it right.
Stevie kind.
I didn't do the peace sign over here on the right side.
Right.
I'm not a crook.
Right.
So what's happening, Angel?
Nothing at all.
It's Friday night, for Pete's sakes.
Frankie got my new truck inspection sticker yesterday. What a freaking ordeal Mass is. No shit, right? Where'd you go to get your fucking license?
You guys got to go through the whole inspection bullshit.
Yeah, you don't have to get an inspection sticker on your car?
No, they started that here for a couple of years, and there was a big hoopty about it, and they took it to court and proved it unconstitutional, and they took it away.
Most of it's just safety shit and emissions. So I can go down your street in Michigan with blue smoke blowing out of my tailpipe, and nobody's going to stop me for that?
Oh, hell no. They'll pull you right over.
Well, why?
They'll give you a stinky ticket.
You know? You get a rear quarter panel hanging off. That's all it is.
That ain't a safety issue for you. It's the guy behind you that's going to have the trouble.
Okay.
Johnny the MI Woodsman, in case you didn't see my note, you have an invite, obviously, in your Facebook account.
Hey, don't forget to say hi to Uncle Kyle. Oh, wait.
That's right. I don't have to shout him out tonight because I already did.
No, it's always appreciated, though.
Let me go and see. Miss Shalisa Shaw was first. Not what's his name? He's gonna be pissed. Peanuts guy says hello tonight instead of saying howdy. I thought that was kind of funny.
Right.
What's going on, Peanuts guys? Good to see you, brother. Uncle Kyle's in here with us, of course. Stevie was also in here with us. Frankie, what's going on? Frank says I turned down a hot date for this jet, but better be stimulating. Frankie, first of all, a hot date with the porn channel isn't a date, really.
Cheap date,
but well, I don't know.
Kind of a lonely date too, ain't it?
Call those 900 numbers, right? It costs you like fucking like $20 a minute or some bullshit.
There's probably a bearded lady that needs to shave her legs too.
They don't have those numbers anymore, Mike. You have the internet.
I'm not going to run against Trump, Frankie.
Right on, Josh. You tell them. I mean, Uncle Kyle, sorry.
You can call me Josh. I don't care.
Mr. Johnny and my Woodsman joins us tonight. Once again, John, you have a invite. Yeah, you got to get cameras. That's so you can't steal the stickers. I used to get hot stickers all the time, and that's why they do that, Frankie. Stimulate you. She Trapper, how are you, my friend? Hope things well. You got any snow out there yet? Frankie wants me to stimulate him. Frankie, I'll stimulate you. Come here. Take this.
I'll be right there.
Stick it square in your ass. That'll stimulate you.
Well, it's not against the law no more, so go right ahead.
Right.
The snow melted, huh?
You're talking about weather. I talked to E. Bomey last night, way up there in the Great White North. They have lost all their leaves already. He said
Really?
within 72 hours, it went from green to colors to gone.
Wow.
Wow.
He must have had a couple of heavy frosts. We just
Yep.
we
You
just
get
got,
a
we just got done with a fucking nor'easter up.
you get a hardcore frost and a hot day and a hardcore frost and a hot day and lots of wind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that the other night. 65-mile-an-hour wind was good enough for me.
Wow.
No, there's still people up here that don't have fucking power. Up in Maine, everywhere. Frankie, do you lose power?
Buy a generator, your power will never go out again.
Yeah. No shit, right? I gotta get another one. Mine got stolen.
Well, that blows.
Yeah, that does suck.
First thing I'm gonna buy for my house is a sub pump. Then I'll get the generator.
Right.
There you go. Oh shit! I forgot to invite what's her face?
Oh, she's not going to come on now.
Yes, she will. Yes, she will.
Well, you just called her what's her face, so she may not.
She pisses me off.
Who don't? Yeah, that's what I thought. A short list.
Very short. Very short list.
Apples, walnuts, and crackers for dinner.
Mmm.
Pretty nutritious. Frank says he's got 22K out south of him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, the power companies cut so many jobs out to trim down.
Well, that's what happens.
Trim the trees anymore.
So what happens is that and when there's so many people out, right, you don't have enough. Even in a small state, and I mean small by area, not by population.
Right.
Even in a small state like Massachusetts, okay, you don't have enough linemen to.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so now here's the problem, right? So now they're doing their thing. I'm coming down 95 in Maine from Maine today, and this truck's coming from everywhere: Connecticut, New York. I was talking to a guy in Maine. They had trucks coming out of Canada to help Maine out.
Wow.
And I don't mean trucks coming out of Canada going by the border. I mean they're coming from the border of Canada, and they're down in south central Maine. You know, only like probably like an hour and 15 minutes from the state line, from the New Hampshire state line to there. And no, it was nasty around here for a couple of days.
No shit.
All night, and then yesterday was just. Oh yeah, I went over this bridge. If there's any pictures on it, I can never remember I never remember how to pronounce it correctly. It's something to the effect of the Piscataqua bridge that separates New Hampshire and Maine on 95. And you know, I went up that. I was on that bridge, and I'm like, I know I'm going to get whacked. You know, so I'm doing 30 miles an hour,
In
and
your
I still
truck?
got whacked. You know, the fucking wind just takes you. You know.
In your cube truck?
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that can be fun.
So here's a all right, no problem, Johnny. I just wanted to make sure you knew it was there, bud. That's all. You want to hear something? I almost put it on Facebook, but I didn't. I should have. Maybe I will. Here's a little bit of irony for you. Them stupid windmills, right?
Yeah.
There's one in Boston, right across from the Dorchester Yacht Club. Okay. And well, I think that's something. Hey, Frankie, is that Dorchester or Savin Hill? Is that Savin Hill, Dorchester? Same thing, right? Anyways, it's in the parking lot of the IBEW Electricians Union House, Union Hall. Okay. The windiest day of the fucking year. 65-mile-an-hour winds. How fast you think that thing was spinning?
They probably had it shut down.
Yeah, exactly. Why? So, but here's the thing. It's not even spinning. If you're powering that to move, you're not helping your cause. So all these fucking wind turbines they put up, oh, we're gonna save so much money. We're gonna do this. That can be converted into all this electricity. Yet they use power to turn them on. That 0 sense to me.
Isn't that kind of redundant?
Right. Exactly. So now the one that's in front of the brand new casino.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of no power.
Well, what happens if he doesn't come back?
Poof.
Great.
Or I'll start one.
Alrighty.
So I guess we'll just talk about amongst ourselves.
Yeah, he was talking too much and too fast. It overloaded whatever was wrong with his computer. It slowly started to not keep up with his mouth, and then boom.
No, the reason they shut them windmills down in high wind, if they get spinning that fast, they'll just burn up all the bearings and.
Well, yeah, and then the whole part of it.
How the fuck did I get thrown out of my own chat?
Hey, welcome back.
What the fuck was that all about? So if you go online, you look up Encore Boston Casino, you won't probably see it in the picture. But there's a giant turbine in front of that, right near that hotel, too. Okay? That casino. Guess what? Oh, that one was spinning.
Huh. Was it like extraordinarily fast or?
It was going at a good clip.
Huh.
So, but riddle me this. Why do you have a wind turbine, but yet you power it? Somebody want to help me out with that?
Because they're idiots.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
HRM Weapons Machinist, how the hell are you? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Read Frank's comment.
Where's Frankie? Hi, HRM?
Yep, right under him.
No, it says Frankie. Frankie says hi, HRM.
No, up higher.
Like a smart car charging station powered by a diesel generator. Exactly. Exactly. I've seen one of those electric cars. They want to put these plug-in stations around. That's fine.
Am I was mean it uses power to get it turning? To start it?
Why does it use power to turn? It should use wind power to turn. It's a windmill.
Yeah, but you got to get it going like the old hand crank with the.
Okay, hear me out. 65-mile-an-hour goddamn wind. You don't need to.
Tim?
Come on.
Took a better spin.
Hopefully, I misunderstood what he said.
No, he wrote what he said. When he gets,
He didn't put uses. He put use.
Yeah, when he comes back in, when he comes in here, I'm sure he'll let me know. Let us know.
Yeah, and I got footage of Buttercup for you, John.
Holy crap.
NH Trapper.
Who?
NH Trapper.
Brian, how are you, buddy?
Wow.
Send him a link.
Wow.
Wow.
Stevie.
Huh?
Do you still have Facebook up?
No.
Brian, how are you, kid? I'm going to send you a link in a minute.
I don't think I have NH on my Facebook.
That's all
Been so damn long.
I got him on mine.
Been a whole year since his last video, and a whole year before that.
Yo, he's not trapping in New Hampshire anymore.
Says he's been working his ass off. You never had to
He
do
is.
that with that other company you were associated with.
He has to. He's got to shave my head for me.
I figured it was that. A lot of work.
I'm surprised his channel still worked.
Yeah, that's a question. Do they really take it away your channel if you haven't used it for a while, or is that just a myth?
That's a myth.
That they shut down your channel if it's not used for however long it hasn't been used.
They do purges, but I don't know their specific algorithm for it or how and why, but they do purge some channels.
So HRM says there's a hydraulic pump that powers hydraulic pump that powers a hydro brake that allows the turbine blades to slip with the pressures. Pressures.
But that's water. Isn't that water? Not wind? That's water. Hydro.
I just don't know that if they that they put them all up there, they screwed over the old people and told the old people, don't worry.
Yeah, Steve, I think you might have to take over.
It's off on the freaking windiest day of the goddamn year. Just saying. You know what I mean?
I wonder if they even store that power in batteries or if they just run it directly into the system, via whatever they got to run it through first.
I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't believe in them.
No, for one thing, the startup cost is astronomical, and we keep buying them from Japan.
There's a guy in Gloucester that bought his own. He owns it by himself. Mr. NH Trapper, how the hell are you?
Mr. Mikey D, how are you doing?
What's going on? Good to see you.
I'm laying in bed right now, getting ready to work all day tomorrow.
Ooh, yippee. Well, how you doing,
Sounds
buddy?
like a blast.
I'm doing much better than I was last year.
Good to hear.
Yeah.
When we going ice fishing?
Well, geez, I don't know. Have to come up to the Belgrade Lakes area. We'll go pike fishing.
Belgrade? Where the fuck is Belgrade?
Up just north of Augusta.
Oh, I'm up there every other Tuesday, for Christ's sake.
Yeah. Why haven't you stopped in the shop yet?
I know, because you haven't sent me the address.
All right.
Oh, yeah, that.
Okay, so I quit Ruger.
Right.
I moved home. I kind of had a minor mental breakdown. Just everything catching up with me.
What was her name?
No, it wasn't her. It wasn't a female. It was just me coming to terms with all my anxiety, depression, and PTSD and all that stuff.
Yep.
And I enrolled into barber school, and I graduated about 2 months ago, and I'm working in a shop in Portland, Maine, and couldn't be happier. I'm loving life.
That's nice, right?
Wow.
Cool.
I was up there today, as a matter of fact. What side of Portland are you on?
I'm on Forest Ave.
No, you're not.
Yep.
I was on Forest Ave today.
Woodford's Corner?
No, you know where 650 is? Where the where it comes off of what do you call it? Street.
Yeah, Woodford.
Yeah.
I'm at 635. Blackdoor Barber Company, Blackdoor Tattoo Shop.
I was at 650 doing a delivery to the T-shirt guy across the street from you.
Yep. Literally, I could throw a stone and hit that place.
See the white truck parked out there on the corner today? That was me.
No, I was inside cutting hair. Actually, I went out at 3 to get a coffee at the coffee shop next door. But
Right. All right, now I know where it is. I'll stop in so I can shave my head.
yeah,
That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you landed on your feet.
yeah, it took me a hot minute, but I found it.
It does. It definitely does. Take some people years, so count your blessings.
Yeah. Well, I kind of came to the conclusion that getting my hair cut is one of my favorite things to have done.
Right.
It makes me feel good. It brings me to zero. Like it's my zen. So I figured that's why I get into it, is to make somebody else's day. So
Cool.
that's why I got into it.
Cool.
But I get to do amazing haircuts in a shop where we specialize in like super classic 1940s, 50s, 60s haircuts. We do flat tops. We do
There you go, Mike.
pompadours.
Well, yeah, you guys got to remember he's in a major city in Maine. He's not he's not up in the woods doing this. This is friggin',
I do pompadours. I do executive contours, comb overs. I do a lot of fun haircuts, and it's great. And I get to charge whatever I want for them.
Nice.
So,
Just get your rent paid. That's what counts.
yep. I usually make rent we're Tuesday through Saturday. I usually make rent now most of the way through Wednesday, and then the rest of the week's in my pocket.
Nice.
Ronnie Sawyer, how the hell are you?
But yeah, I put in long days. I get up at 5:30 because it's almost an hour drive for me to get to work. I get there at 8.
Yeah, just about.
I get there at 7:30, and then I work 8 to 5, and then I'm not back home till like 6:30.
One thing about driving up there, though, I love there's really never any traffic unless there's an accident. I mean, there's traffic, but
Portland
it's
to
not.
Freeport sucks, and then after
It's not
that,
bumper
it's
to
good.
bumper, 10-mile-an-hour traffic. You know what I mean?
True.
I mean, it's traffic, but it's
No,
not.
Frank, not creating metrosexuals.
What did he say?
Creating metrosexuals. It's just guys who want to look good.
That's all, Frankie. Frankie, take your new truck and take a ride up to Portland.
I got my own business cards and everything right now, so
Sweet.
one of these days I'll have to grab the GoPro out of storage and do a time lapse of some haircuts and change the name of the channel and throw it on there. And
DePlinkster, how the hell are you, kid? I'm sorry, go ahead, buddy.
You got a beaver on your business card? Shave your beaver?
Shave your beaver.
No.
Actually, you could probably use that skinning knife to do shaving.
No, we have to use what you call it, disposable razors.
Wow. Just for hygienics.
Yeah, because they have to be disposable because of communicable diseases and HIV and bloodborne pathogens and all that fun stuff.
Right.
DePlinkster, it's always great to see you. You guys don't know DePlinkster. DePlinkster's been around for ages and ages.
They're Plinkster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a good haircutting joke for you. Take a butter knife and get it hot, run it across the back of their neck and say, oops.
That's really not nice, Stevie.
Yeah, I know, but it's awesome.
Steve, why does it seem like we're far away again?
Because you're playing with the buttons.
Right, but how do you make it so we're not far away there, Ralphie?
I think it's like the third one over. It makes the bigger squares.
Makes the biggest.
Nope.
I don't think there's an option for 5 people.
Yeah.
No, we had it last week. We had 5 people, and it spit it out. It enlarged. It seems like we're all sitting friggin' 42 feet away.
Keep clicking, you'll find it. It's towards the beginning, like the first 3 or 4 choices.
Ta-da!
There it is.
Number 2.
Just keep pushing buttons.
2.
Right.
So Mikey, I got a little thing for you to be jealous about.
There we go.
I redid my stuff with the VA and and got reevaluated, and
Yep.
I'm at a high enough percentage now that I have a lifetime hunting and fishing license now and trapping license in the state of Maine.
Yep. My brother does too. You bitch.
Yeah, it was complimentary.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah.
My brother's got that stuff, so I know what you're going through.
Yeah. Qualify for that disabled veteran moose hunt now.
Do you need somebody to be a fucking spotter?
Okay, so that one's an all expenses paid, and they bring you up to a cabin in the woods with guides, and it's a one-on-one guide hunt.
I really don't like you right now.
And they pay for butchering, but
I
I
really
did
don't.
not. I didn't get drawn this year. But
I didn't get drawn either because I'm still sitting here.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the big kicker, which you're gonna hate me even more. So Maine started a new thing this year where if you put in for the disabled veteran hunt and you didn't get it, they will put you first up for anybody who refuses a moose tag. So I got a phone call from Fish and Game from the state of Maine saying, "Hey, we have like 25 or 30 moose tags in these weeks in these zones. Do you want one?" And I had to turn them all down.
Well, that's a bummer.
Really?
But the
Well,
offer's awesome.
I could take
Guys,
a
give
week
me a
off
minute.
from-
My wife just came in.
I could take a week off from work, but I have to pay booth rent for that week that I'm not there,
Right.
which kind of sucks. But I sold my truck and I have a little Volkswagen Jetta now, so I'm not hauling a moose out of the woods with that thing.
Oh, come on now. You just stick a rope on the back.
Nah.
That poor little Jetta would bust its little shocks.
Hey, at least it's a 5-speed.
Right.
But yeah, no, I haven't done any hunting in the past year and a half.
Yeah, you and me both. I'm getting the
I have-
itch, though.
I haven't set any traps. Nothing.
I'm starting to get the itch.
I'll get in the woods this year a little bit. I'll hook up with my uncle to go hunt. But yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm glad you're up and moving. That's
Yeah.
good.
It took me a minute.
Little life reset.
Yeah, pretty much. I quit my job, moved back home, like uprooted everything I knew and just changed everything.
Cool. Whatever works. That's what counts.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was thinking doing a little life change myself before I kicked the bucket at a young age, like most of my family. I was thinking about totally cashing out my retirement and stuff at work and selling my house and moving up to the Great White North.
The Upper Peninsula?
No, not that far, for God's sakes. No, just the upper part of the lower. You can still actually go out in the woods up there and not see anybody
Okay.
and actually get lost and not find a road. It's awesome up there.
Nice.
Yeah, I've always wanted to live up there. I got family up there, cousins and stuff. All the good side of my family lives up there. So I was thinking about just making the jump.
Nice.
Oh, there you go. HRM says get a boat trailer to haul your moose.
I need a hitch.
Oh,
Can you even put a hitch on a Jetta?
probably.
I don't know if you can or not.
Some of them small cars, they won't let you.
We do have a trailer sitting out here. So like if I had a vehicle with a hitch on it, I could have it. I got a trailer that'd be big enough.
That's what I miss most about my Chevy. I don't have a hitch on this other car, but I had a hitch on the Cavalier.
But next year is focused on bear. I'm gonna get my bear in a trap and a foot snare, I should say.
Right.
I think we're the last state that allows it to happen. Canada, I know some provinces of Canada allow it, but I think Maine is the only state.
I don't know. I've never looked into it. I've seen it done. It's a pretty interesting morning walking up on a bear and a noose.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah,
tend to be a little uppity.
Yeah, it'll be a thrill, that's for sure.
Right.
Everyone disappeared.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah, they got a bear up that part of Michigan. They got a lot of bear up there. So I might get into bear hunting.
Some good eating.
That's what I keep hearing. And I've never had the want to have a trophy bear. But now I'm kind of maybe. Sass Green, how you doing?
Sass Green, 13th man. You know what he is, dude? He is out in friggin' no man's land. He's way out there. That man ice fishes until Mother's Day. All right. And he starts ice fishing before Halloween. Okay.
Sure.
Good to see you, Sask. Well, I'm glad to see you doing better, Bri.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, if you ever want to stop in, just shoot me a message, and if I have an opening, I'll slide you in.
If not, I'll just go in the shop, just say hi. Either or.
Yeah, true.
Next time I'm up there, I'll just say hi. Either way.
Yeah. You know where I am now.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm in Maine twice a week.
Oh, no. What days?
Wednesdays and Fridays.
I'm at the shop 8 to 5 both days. So.
Yeah. So every other Tuesday, what I do is I do my deliveries around here, and then I fly down to East Hartford, Connecticut, to pick up a truck full of science supplies. And then I fly up to Bangor. I stay over at the Bangor Mall, the Comfort Inn right at the Bangor Mall Road there.
Yep.
And then Wednesday morning, I get up and I do all my sign deliveries. And then Fridays, I go up and do my ink deliveries.
Nice.
You know what, Mike? You need to get your other buddy from up there, you know, that long-haired hippie heating guy. Get him in there and get him a surprise haircut.
Yeah, get him a whiffle. I haven't seen him. Every time we go to hook up, and it's mainly all my fault. Well, not that it's a bad thing, but you know, I still have young kids, and it's me doing soccer, basketball. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's, but yeah, I haven't. We text back and forth, but I haven't been able to hook up with him. Gear grind night. Gear's here. Let's go to hell home.
Right on. Shut her down.
Let's go home. Gear's here.
It's early yet.
Right. So yeah, I'll be going up to Rangeley the week. I'm off the week after Thanksgiving, and I'm heading up Friday morning after Thanksgiving.
All right.
If I had it my way, I'd leave as soon as I got done eating my turkey. But that's just me.
Yeah, I'll be with family on Thanksgiving,
Yeah, me too.
and it'll probably be the day I go hunting too. So,
Yeah, but up there you go in the backyard for Christ's sake.
no, I live in town.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, in town Augusta kind of sucks, but
Yeah, but as you know, the beauty of Maine is you drive 3 miles the other way and you're in woods.
yeah, it's less than 3 miles from where I am.
Exactly. That's one of the reasons I love it. Yeah, so they got me driving up through Stenson and Levant and Levant, or however you want to pronounce it.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? 122, 22, whatever the hell it is. To Route 7. It's a beautiful ride.
Yeah. I saw you got lost on 302 today.
No, I did it on purpose.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because I was on Riverside Street and 302 looking towards the 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
And because Wyndham Woodcraft lives about 7 minutes the other way.
Ah, okay.
So who's going, Steve? What'd you say? Going bear hunting?
No, I'm thinking about getting into it when I move up north
Nice.
because it's still a lottery here, but they treat the locals a little better.
Yep.
You got a little bit better chance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't have a lottery system here for bear, and now I can hunt my own. I can hunt the whole state for bear now. Before it was just the western part of Mass, from like the Quagmire out
Right.
to the
Christ,
New
they're
York border.
talking about opening up a spring season here in Maine. There's so many damn bear.
Oh, last hunting season, we all, now granted it was a blizzard, but still, in case there was any leftovers that hadn't denned up because they were seeing them 3 days before we got there, and there was already snow on the ground. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so, everybody had a sidearm. Well, it's muzzleloader season, so you're only getting one off.
Gear says
So it's half a weapon that you're using.
Yeah. You're only getting one off, so. Johnny, what are you doing tonight? Any good, buddy? How you doing?
Looks like he's muted.
You're muted, my friend. Did I mute you? I didn't mute you. Did I? I did? I don't think you can. Oh, that's better. I don't think you can mute people anymore. No. Stevie, can you?
I don't know.
I didn't want
to. Freaking
oh yeah, you can watch. See, I just muted Shalisa. But here's the good part, though. I can unmute her. See, the old way, if I muted somebody, you had to unmute yourself. See that G-Trapper?
You can't mute though.
G-Trapper loves hunting bear. And he's got big ones up there.
Mm-hmm.
There's some decent sized fucking bear in the Northeast too.
Yeah.
You'll see some 3-4s.
New Hampshire.
Easy.
I was seeing a couple in New Hampshire. First couple days of dog season, they were dropping 350, 400 pounders.
Huh?
Yeah, they're all over, man. We got them. We had 2 weeks ago. We had somebody on Facebook. One of our neighbors down the road between here and camp.
Yep.
Took a picture of a nice one, man. Big black bear.
G-Trapper says he got it with a bow. Oh, he goes hunting with a bow. Yeah, hunting with a bow.
Screw that. I can't hit a broadside of a barn with a bow unless it's hooked to a crossbow.
Right.
I used to be pretty good with a bow. I don't know if I am now.
We're trying to get crossbow hunting legalized in Massachusetts.
We do.
How you doing with that slingshot hunting?
See that, Steve?
Even I have one of those.
Fuck, I look at it this way. I'm more in New Hampshire and Maine now. I just might as well just become a resident of one of those states.
Right. Be nice, wouldn't it?
You know, I'm forever in New Hampshire and forever in Maine. You know, the weekends I'm still up north in New Hampshire, and during the week I'm in Maine. I mean, what the hell? You know, I might as well.
Save you a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's the approach you got to take with the wife. You know, we could save a ton of money.
The girls are still in school. She'll never move.
You know, find a better school.
They're in Catholic school.
Oh, there's no Catholics up yonder?
I'm sure there is, but my wife works
There's
for one.
There's a good high school in Manchester, New Hampshire.
My wife works for one. Yeah, I won't go anywhere near me. I hate the city of Manchester.
There's one in Concord too, Bishop Brady. That's a good one.
Bishop Brady's nice. For whatever reason, I can't stand Lowell, and I can't stand. Well, that's what
No, I hate Manchester too. Manchester.
I can't stand Manchester. It's just like untrustworthy. You know what I mean?
There's too much heroin going on over there.
Well, it's heroin everywhere, but yeah, it's rampant. It's rampant in Manchester.
Wow. That's a bummer.
Yeah, they just entered. It was on the news.
Yeah, New England and heroin is really, really bad.
Yeah, because it all comes out of Lawrence.
It's all cheap too.
Yep.
It's cheaper than the prescriptions.
That's when it gets addictive.
Yep.
Cheap.
Guys, give me a second. My daughter needs me for a minute.
All right. That was the big problem with the crack epidemic. It was so cheap. Hey, Guns Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Tired, Steve?
No, just kind of long day. I was outside all day working in the wind and the sun, and just wears you out.
At least you got to do something. It's pretty uneventful around here. Thank God.
Oh, yeah. And that wasn't a complaint. It was just kind of a statement. Yeah, I thank God every day I get to get up and go.
I mean, I'd like to do something, but at least I didn't have to deal with more people. So,
Right. So did you get that hot female caretaker yet?
no, and thank God for that. I don't want one of those. That would cause too many problems that and it'd be worth.
Buddy, you got to live a little, man.
No, way too many problems. It really wouldn't be worth it.
You'd end up with your butt in court.
Or worse.
What are you in for, buddy?
With my luck, she'd have like a I don't know, a SWAT team husband or something, you know.
Yeah, right. Well, I like a man who knows his limits.
Mama didn't raise no fool, man.
Yeah.
Guns Girl's got a mouthful of nuts.
Lord have mercy.
Damn it all.
The things that get said on this chat room. There goes the PG rating.
Yeah. I had a handful of nuts at the beginning of the live stream, but I ate them.
I should have you on now. Facebook now, Steve.
Naughty women.
Um,
Girls are going to make me blush.
see if you can find my Stalker Steve Facebook.
Oh, I did. I sent you a friend
Oh, okay.
request.
Cool.
Stalker Steve.
just put that up not too long ago.
I try not to share too much of his shit on Facebook. I don't want everybody thinking I'm, help rigging, setting them up with, ice cream and shit.
I do everything on Facebook and
I'm on-
Instagram. I do
I'm on
everything
too
on
much.
Facebook and Instagram.
I'm on both of them too much.
See, Steve can't do Instagram because he's got one of those dinosaur phones, and so
Yeah. Well, for me, I am in a profession where social media dominates everything. So the more I post,
Yep.
and the more exposure I get, the more people potentially can come in.
Not only that,
See
but
me.
it's probably one of the cheapest advertisements you can have other than word of mouth.
It's
That's
all
very
free.
true.
Yep. Next best thing to word of mouth.
Yep.
I know I go to a guy that's been cutting hair for 50 some years, dude.
And that's the thing, like, guys are very particular.
Yep.
Most guys are, and
and
when they find someone they like, they keep going back.
yep, he's been cutting flat tops for me for the last 13 years.
I did my first flat top in the shop the other day on an African American guy, which makes it even tougher, and it came out awesome. It was great.
Cool. Yeah, you don't want a tilted flat top, that's for sure.
No,
Nope, you gotta have that bald spot right on top and toward the back.
oh, the horseshoe.
The best person I've ever had to do my hair was a black woman, especially when I had my hair braided. Every white girl that I've had braid my hair does it real loose and it falls out. If I'm going to pay to have my hair braided like a crown or a pet band, I want that to stay for a whole week or two. I want my eyes to water. I want you to pull that shit tight.
Damn.
Yeah, but you pull it too tight, and you're going to get that traction alopecia, and your hairline's going to start walking back.
If I did that around the clock.
Yeah.
For only
Puffin Do endorses waves. Yeah, waves are fun to cut.
and there was only one woman I could find to actually cut my hair right.
It's tough to find somebody.
What's that?
It's tough to find people to cut hair.
It's impossible to find anyone that knows how to cut long hair.
I don't cut long hair.
Yeah. It takes a certain way of cutting it, so when I go to braid it, it comes to a nice end, not a big blunt end, not a long point, just right.
I actually, I did a haircut on a guy today. He first haircut in a year, and he lost about 8 or 9 inches of hair.
Woof.
I posted before and after pics of it, and I work for a guy who's sponsored by he's sponsored by Ruzel and Scorum. They're really big names in the barbering industry for products and hair cutting and all that stuff. And when we get stuff in like that, we call it hippie slayers.
Is that loud?
Is that a cigarette machine?
Yes, it is. Is it real loud?
No.
Oh, not that bad.
no, I was wondering what that was. Okay, cool.
I quit smoking too.
Holy shit. You did turn it around.
Dude, I went cold turkey. December 30th, 2017. I went cold turkey. I haven't touched anything since.
Nice.
That always worked best for me was cold turkey.
Goodness gracious.
I like hot turkey with gravy,
Yeah. A little cranberry sauce on the side.
right?
I've made it up to 4 p.m. now with my smoking. I can go all the way through until 4 p.m. without a cigarette. I just need to get up to the full quit.
Very nice.
Yeah,
That
it's
takes a
been
lot of
almost
control to break those habits.
It's been almost 2 years since I had a cigarette.
Hello,
Nice.
guns girl.
Awesome. Awesome. Congrats.
Forget it. I'm too lazy to cook tonight, so the nuts will have to do. You say I can have nuts for dinner. That's good.
I don't have willpower. I'm weak. I'm a weak individual.
He's my neighbor. Willpower? Yeah, he's my neighbor.
Yeah, I don't. Must be my cushy life.
Right. Hey, Peachy, did you get that picture I sent you today? The video, little video on Facebook I sent you today?
What'd you get, dear?
I got a video from you on Facebook today that was very, very nice.
Yeah, that's the one I sent to him, too.
Gotcha.
Yeah, thanks
And
for that.
Josh.
Larry. Yeah, thanks for that, by the way.
Yeah, you're welcome. You can thank the M.I. Woodsman.
That was a beautiful picture I didn't get.
Mikey, did you see that? Did you see that haircut I did today?
I see the haircut you did. I
The
did
one I
not.
posted on Facebook.
I'll have to go back and look at it.
I'll send it to you in Messenger. I just sent
Yes.
you the before and after.
Yeah, send it to me.
If it ever goes through.
Yeah, when I heard that noise, I was guessing one of those electric knife sharpeners.
It sounds like a Polaroid, though. One of those old Polaroid.
Yeah, it does.
Right?
The one that
I just
the one that
They still have them.
They got him yet, yeah.
Am I? Are you taking dick pics while you're on the chat?
Am I? No, man.
Oh, that's a cool cut right there.
those are the type of cuts I do all the time.
Oh, that's a nice cut.
Polaroid dick pic, send them in the mail.
What a jacket.
Old school.
Yeah, the ones you flash bulb on top and you drive through the drive-through at that little photo mart there.
Yep.
Little
Mikey and Steve.
cube stands in all day. And you get it back in about 2 weeks.
Hey, Mikey and Steve.
What's up?
Real quick before I head out, because I gotta head out.
All right.
Do you guys remember Mike Najuan? He did Najuan
Critter control.
Yes.
The farms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he had the fish and all that, right?
Yeah, he was
The fish
like
camp.
hunting, fishing, trapping, plus all the farm stuff.
Right.
Not Gitchigumi. He was the other Najuan.
Yeah.
Right.
Cousin.
So Mike messaged me today and said, "Hey, saw your picture in Fur Fishing Game." So apparently, in the November issue of Fur Fishing Game,
Yeah.
in the on the trapper's wall towards the end of the magazine, I have a picture in it.
Oh, cool.
Really? That's awesome.
Yeah. So I drove around to like 4 places to try to find it today, and I haven't found it yet. So
I'll look for it up
apparently
north.
Yeah,
I bet you
apparently
can order it
I'm gonna
online.
stop in at Cabela's tomorrow.
Yeah, Cabela's will probably have it, right?
Yeah, the girlfriend lives like 10 minutes away from Cabela's, so
Oh, really?
on my way over there tomorrow, I'm gonna.
That's always a plus.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop in.
That's very cool.
So apparently, I'm in that one.
I had a buddy that got into the back of a magazine, the pictures like that. And he had sent the picture in like 2 years ago, and finally it got published.
Really?
The DNR showed up at his freaking house because the tag on it was from 2 years ago, and they thought it was a fresh picture. So they showed up at his house thinking he poached a deer with an old tag. It's like, God, you idiots.
You guys' DNR sucks.
Yeah, I think my picture was sent in like a year and a half, 2 years ago or more.
Yeah.
I didn't even remember I did it. He told me, and I was like, "Huh, what?"
That's cool. I'll have to get that. I'll send it to you in an envelope. You can autograph it for me. I almost know a superstar.
Yeah, not even close.
Hey, Fur Fishing Game is pretty uppity.
Well,
God, I love that magazine.
all right, guys and gals, I gotta head out. 5:30 comes quick.
All right, brother. Good seeing you.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I'll stop in and say hello.
Definitely,
Thanks for coming on with us.
no problem. Have a good one.
All right, you too, brother.
Night.
Night.
Right.
Oh, don't come back. Oh, shit. I meant to tell. So for you new people, NH Trapper, I've known for a few years now. And if you go on my YouTube page, scroll through all the friggin' chats, I got to figure out how to get them, like take them, put them somewhere else. But anyways.
You can download them to your computer and do whatever you want with them.
No, but you know when you open up your YouTube page and they're all there, I want to move them somewhere. Anywho, just go on my page, but go on the search and type in ice fishing on my page. It'll be a lot quicker. And it was the day that it was the same. I met Brian the same day that I met the Fat Man. They came up New Hampshire. Well, of course he lived there, but when Chad came all the way up from North Carolina, come fishing. Anyways, Brian was the first one I met. I didn't know. I hadn't even seen Chad. Anyways, he got out of his car and he got out of his truck. I got out of my car. And so we shake hands and I said to him, I said, "Did you lose an $8 law?" And I thought he was going to fucking kill me because he's a big dude. He ain't no little dude.
Which fishing video is it?
It should be the one with
Ice fishing with the Sarge?
nope, not that one.
Ice fishing 2017?
Is that the one with me and Brian sitting there eating bear chili?
No,
I didn't share it with anybody.
not as a thumbnail. I just trying to remember what you said at the very beginning. If you said ice fishing or of different types.
Yeah, it should be under one of my ice fishing videos.
I was gonna pop it in the chat for you, but I can't. There's 5 or 6 of them.
So that day there, we had a great time. Brian and I sat in a hut, and we ate a whole tub of fucking beer chili. I don't even think anybody else. Well, no, I think Working Class Wisdom did. He got some, but other than that, we ate it all. It was that good. Yeah, but so him and I, we've been ice fishing a few times together. You know what's weird is when we all get together, you know, because in AA I don't have a tripod, so it's not like I can just throw the GoPro on the tripod and call it a day. And so, you know, I didn't do. I mean, we did some videos, but we didn't do, you know, lengthy. You know what I mean? Because we were just too busy shooting the shit with each other. You know, if that makes any sense. But
It's still worth doing.
oh, absolutely. I made a little one when I met Chad. And,
You can get a tripod for like $20, bro.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, even a good one's cheap.
So there should be one of him and I sitting in the hut eating.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if you're eating, but you're both sitting in a shanty.
Sitting in a shanty, yeah. That's Brian. That's NH Trapper. Him and I. We were jigging.
And right now you're pulling out a trout with him.
Yeah.
I'd have to see if I'm even subbed to him anymore. It's been so long since I've seen him.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I'm
used
and I'm unsubbed.
He'll get back in it. I'll get him back outdoors. You know. Hey, we all go through whatever we go through. You know.
That was really deep, Mike.
What's that?
It was deep.
Not as deep as that cleavage of that chick I showed you today, is it?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was pretty deep. Do we have any Kansas City Chiefs fans out here in the out here in the chat room?
Nope.
Good.
Not me.
Hello, Guns Girl.
She's blowing you kisses. Another customer tonight was in the shop whining about not catching any fish. Gib tried to help out, but he wasn't listening. Said that must suck not being able to catch a hatchery raised fish.
Snap.
They do suck in. They're going to suck even worse now that what's his name's not quarterback for about 3 or 4 weeks. I'm trying to see if I can. Oh, there we go. Mahomes. Exactly. Who's she? Mushy Mahomes. But that's cool though that he's got that he can go hunting with like that with the outfitter, and they do that for the veterans, you know. I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
You know.
They need to do a hell of a lot more for the veterans.
I hear that. I hear that, Johnny.
Freaking sad.
Oh, John, do you remember my live chat the other night? I don't know if it was you or Killdeer, but you recommended I take a video when I went out to feed my skunk again in case I got sprayed. I took the camera with me, but it just doesn't work worth the shit in the dark. A couple hours ago, I was sitting by the fire and she come by and I gave her a handful of peanuts. And then I got, walnuts. And then I got to sitting down and thinking, maybe my cell phone will take a picture of her. So I did get her on camera. It's interesting. Sometimes I startle her, but she don't spray me.
I had to let Rocky in tonight off the porch a little while ago because I went out and loaded my truck for camping, and I smelled the skunk.
That's one of the many reasons why the cat doesn't go outside. He's an indoor cat, and he will stay an indoor cat. Because he would go after that thing.
Yeah, I got video over on my smartphone, but it's so damn grainy. I need to take the time and actually sit down with my expensive camera and learn how to get it's got to have night vision or change the ISO. I don't know. I don't know much about photography. I probably should just get off my lazy ass and send it back and get my money back because of that dark spot.
That'd be worth it.
Yeah. Hard to believe, though. My Canon that's only $150 takes better picture than my $400 camera. And it's an old Canon camera. But man, it takes good pictures.
Yeah,
I got an old Samsung, probably at least 5, 6 years old, 7 years old, probably back when I dang near started almost 8 years ago. Yeah. and that thing takes almost better pictures. It's got than my $400 55 millimeter. That one I have a hard time getting it to focus when I want to zoom in on something. You got to keep on jerking the focus button back and forth to get it to finally pop in and focus.
That's got to get annoying.
It is. That's why I don't use it half the time. I use it actually just for pictures because the viewfinder don't spin around. It tilts up and down and pulls out of the back, but it don't come around to the side, so it's hard to tell if you're in shot all the time, and I hate that. It does have Wi-Fi, but I don't want to burn up all my data outside camping using Wi-Fi to look at my phone and see where my pictures camera's pointing.
Yeah. And then be like me, forget that you got the window open and burn up all your data in just a few hours.
Yeah. I gotta download videos off Amazon Prime on my phone. So when I go camping, I'm laying in my tent at night or sitting around camping, I'm bored. I watch movies that I download so I don't use any of my mega gigs up.
Good thinking.
No.
I used to listen to music by playing it through YouTube, and then I just eventually just one day took a microchip and put it all into my computer, all onto my little chip and into my phone. And that's the reason I like this type of phone is I don't have to have a weird app where you have to have Google window. I can just play like an MP3 player, whatever I want to listen to, and plug my headphones in.
Yep.
Rather than
That, folks, I had to get a snack. Gear made me hungry talking about Wendy's. It's all his fault.
oh, so you don't like walnuts and apples and crackers?
Oh, yeah. But something about a good old greasy Wendy's burger just got me.
Oh,
Only
dude.
if it's a quarter pounder or a double or something.
Don't
Bacon.
tell my mom, but I've had Wendy's.
Last time I went to frickin' Wendy's had a Baconator. It was a couple years ago. Man, I thought I was going to have to go and get a transfusion on the way home.
Right.
Man, you look at the label on that thing. Wow. It's like, I don't know, 1,500 calories and just an ungodly amount of saturated fat and 2,000 grams of sodium and holy shit, enough for a week.
Yeah, and now you can get the Baconator fries to go with it.
Great. No, I got to get on the wagon again and watch myself so my eye surgery goes well and heals up.
Right.
I got a sore on my foot from our river trip over a month and a half ago that still isn't healed all the way.
Yeah, you got to be careful. You got diabetes, don't you?
Yep. Sucks.
Yeah, a lot of people lose limbs or toes and stuff because
My dad lost his leg.
circulation.
Yep, my dad lost his leg from a bad toenail. Believe that, huh?
Wow.
From a freaking toe doctor that took his nail off.
Wow.
Yeah, I probably could have died last June when I had that scope up the pee hole bullshit and ended up getting an infection. All from another doctor, and now I owe $13,000 to the hospital.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd tell him, see me in court.
Well, even I have to watch what I eat because I don't have a gallbladder anymore.
Sorry about that. World War III was happening in my house.
That's always lovely.
Woohoo!
So I had to go play referee. That's always fun.
Referee, or did you just get the bat? Knock them all out. You'd be good for an hour.
I just told Cameron to go to bed.
Just threaten them that you'll get the chloroform out.
No chloroform. They just get a size fucking 10 up their ass.
Right. Oh, that's right. She's 13 now.
Slip some Benadryl and
I just gave her. She's got her allergies are kicking in, so.
Cheerio on your side.
I didn't know they had those that were motorized.
What's that?
Oh yeah.
Cigarette maker.
Oh yeah, press a button, boom, you're done.
That's like the Cadillac rig right there.
$80.
They used to have
See, it's got the tray. You see that? It's got the tray where they're at.
Yeah.
Then you load it. You load this fucking camera's backwards. You load it this way.
I hate that.
You push this lever down. There's your cigarette. That
No
easy.
shit.
I started. Do you know what I started mine with? I started on it looked like a stapler. It was.
Oh yeah, they still sell those.
It was blue, and you just go
Yep.
like you're clocking a slide on a fucking handgun.
My brother had one back when I was a kid, and they had 2 rollers on it with a piece of material. Steve probably remembers those. Remember them?
Yep.
You put them rollers together and stick your paper in there and twist it up. That's old school right there.
Then I went to. Which one did I buy? I bought one of them. Oh, the arm crank, the hand crank.
P NASCARs wants a better look at that, John.
Hang on, Johnny. Let me. I'll put you on.
I have my dual cigarette.
Oh, look at you.
Good, John. You're all by yourself, buddy.
Now let me hold them. You just put your tobacco in that little pocket right there.
Yep.
And you just kind of tamp it in there, just not too hard, because the light will come on. It can lock up. It'll be too hard to push through. They give you tools, and then you just pack it lightly, and then just push this lever down. Done.
Are those non-filtered?
Those are filter tubes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
White filter.
Cost me $23 for 3 cartons of tubes and a pound of tobacco.
But is it pipe tobacco or actual cigarette tobacco?
Mine is pipe cut tobacco.
I used to smoke pipe tobacco too.
I've been smoking it for frickin' 10 years.
I like the cigarette tobacco, the top and bugler, but it costs the same as the cigarette packs.
Yep.
Well, you gotta buy the right tobacco. You gotta mess around because Adrian
top is too moist.
smokes. The hell is it? Gambler, and I can't smoke that stuff's nasty. I can't do it.
I used to smoke. I used to do that too. Gambler. Yeah. Then I tried top, right? But top was too moist.
That's another thing that's good about this. When it's humid out, they don't want to roll good. This will roll them 9 times out of 10. You don't usually get a fail.
Cool.
Oh yeah, I used to do cartons of cigarettes. I do it when I went to Florida. I rolled the whole carton of cigarettes the night before.
I always do that when I go camp. That's what I'm doing now for camping.
He said the C word, Mike.
Yeah, I'm going by myself too, Mike. You can take me out present now.
Okay, sorry about that, Chief.
Yeah, I'm going solo.
Han Solo.
Just me, my 22, and my 45.
There you go.
Gonna do a little squirrely hunting, maybe some rabbit while I'm out there, and it's been a long time. Been about a good 3 years since I've solo camped.
Cool.
Yeah.
Watch your butt. That's all.
What's that?
Just don't go, jumping off any cliffs or anything.
Oh no. I'm in the same area I was last time, but different part of the land. It's just, I don't even have a river or nothing right there. I got to bring my own water in, so. But that's all right. It's a good spot. A lot of firewood, nice and quiet. There'll be some hunters out there, I'm sure. But I got my orange hat to wear and keep an eye out for that bear. Because there's more than one. There's more.
Oh yeah.
So Mr. 45 will be next to my pillow at night.
Yeah, you don't want to be a bear taco.
No.
Bear tacos.
What? Yeah, good stuff meant on him with that. No, but they I'll tell you what. You know, when I first started muzzleloading hunting up north, I was always kind of leery. And I'd say to my buddy, I go, hey, I go, not for nothing. I see a deer or a bear, I'm shooting a bear. You know. He's like, why would you do that? I says, because you shoot the deer and the bear knows he's dying. I ain't fighting a bear for a fucking carcass.
There you go.
You know. I said they mainly they'll scavenge if they're hungry enough. You know. Funny thing about them. They be coming out of the friggin'. They just found speaking of coming out of the woodwork, they just fucking tranquilized a female cow moose in Massachusetts, and it was in towards the city.
Those are worse than a bear.
Not in Boston, but in Worcester, and they brought it out western part of Mass, and let it, make sure it came back. Came out of the drugs. Yeah, I wouldn't.
No,
I think I'd rather fuck with a bear.
Yeah, 1,200, 1,500 pound moose.
I think I'd rather fuck with a 300-pound fucking black bear than a fucking 800-pound fucking moose with fucking horns.
I had a good friend out in Montana when I lived out there for about a year, northwest Montana, and he was a taxidermist. And we used to help him. He'd have us come over when his wife wasn't around to help him mount the horns on the molds.
Yep.
The moose racks were so huge, and the elk racks. I helped him mount elk racks, dude, that were freaking taller than I was.
Isn't that amazing?
They're freaking that big around.
Jesus.
Isn't it something?
Unbelievable.
And they run through the woods with that headgear on.
And it's weird because are we far away? Stevie's fault.
No.
We're not far away again. Okay, just checking. I'll be watching that shit on YouTube, and I'll tell you, I'm looking at them, and I'm like, that's a big fucking animal. And like this one guy, whatever, young guy, he bow hunting elk. Somebody calls it in for him, right? He hits this thing, he had to be fucking 15 yards away from it. And I was like, here's my problem. You miss, you're dead.
Yeah.
I don't know what an elk goes for in weight. I'm guessing got to be over 300 pounds, right?
Yeah, I think they run about 6.
Okay. So you have a 600-pound animal with longer horns than a moose. It's not going to bode well for you.
Nope. Thank God they're scared of us.
Yeah.
I still think the funniest one is the deer trying to hump the girl.
Yeah. Trying to grab your girl's boob.
What's that?
There's some chick in a string bikini And the elephant, big old elephant, had his snout grabbing right all over her boobs.
Really? That's awesome. Yeah,
Yep.
there's one. I forget. It's an older video. It's not like it just came out.
Oh, with the chasing the girl and humping her, and she's laughing, and they're trying to get in the car.
She's dry humping. Yeah, the thing is dry humping the girl. I'm fucking laughing my ass off.
Must have
You know,
been
just
fun,
like-
muddy. Must have been a muddy time of the month.
That's what I figured. That's what I was figuring too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to keep them hormones away from a rotten buck.
Oh yeah.
You could get yourself into trouble.
You could be the mount.
Right? Shit, back in the early days when I was bow hunting, we used to put that doe and heat scent right on her pant leg cuff, you know?
Yeah.
And I've had bucks chase me right out of the woods.
Dude, I worked with a guy at Napa. He used to have his sister save all her tampons and put them in Ziplocs, and he'd bring them and hang them in the trees.
Oh, couldn't do it.
Swear.
Make me throw up.
I swear. Then another guy on Mickey Wilson's Survival and Bushcraft the other, night before last on his live feed. He used to put that stuff on his clothing when he was younger. Then he had a bottle of it leak in his pocket. And he said, good thing it was daylight because his buck came full tilt after him. And he had to hide behind a tree. And then finally he scared it out, come right out on the road after him and his boy.
Wow.
He said, you don't want to put that. So he ties it to them cotton things you get with the deer scent, and he drags it with a stick.
Yeah.
So he don't get any on him.
A lot of guys will take a piece of paracord or whatever.
Yeah.
They'll tie it around their ankle, and they'll leave about 4 feet, drag it behind them, you know, as they walk. But like you say, just so they don't, you get that shit on you.
Yeah. Yep. And then you're marked too, because then they can really relate that scent to you, the human.
Yeah.
The guy's good, man. He is pretty sharp.
I don't know. I've never hunted. Well, I've hunted late rut, but
No,
I've never hunted the regular rut.
I haven't deer hunted in years. Last time I went deer hunting was with crossbow before I had to sell it for my ex's boy to get him out of freaking jail.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That's the fucking day.
Nice Barnett, man. Nice.
That'd be the fucking day.
Scope and everything.
There ain't a blowjob on the face of the planet worth that.
Oh, dude, I didn't have no choice. I had nowhere to go.
That'd be the fucking day.
Sad.
You got yourself in it, get yourself out of it.
I finally did. Thank God. Thank God.
All the fucking crap I got into, I got myself, you know.
Yeah. Well, hopefully everything goes good after my surgery. In the first year, I'm going back to work.
Nice.
Government doesn't pay me enough to live.
Right.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
What if you lied on your paperwork and cried and whined and begged?
I tried. You know, I had two lawyers in the last 8 years and everything, man. And then finally at the end, they give me this, oh, you're disabled. Well, no shit.
Yeah, Durr.
But we're just going to give you Social Security, and you don't get it all till you're 65.
Yeah, but if you can get, what do you call it, Social Security?
Nope. I can't get disability SSI
Why not?
because I haven't worked in 5 consecutive years in the last 10. Talked to the last lawyer I talked to about 8 months, about a year and a half ago now. Said, as soon as I told him that, your last insured date, he says, okay, I can't help you. Sorry. Basically, click.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, what you need to do is get your big pocket full of crack and get hooked on that, and then they'll help you out.
Yeah, no shit. No, I'm just going to have to deal with it. I'm just going to have to suffer. I'm going to find a job to where I can do some desk work or where I can be on a stool or something, just so I don't have to be on my feet all day. Maybe a high-low job, drive forklift or something.
Right.
Because from my knees up, I'm good. Actually, from my ankles up, I'm good. It's just the
Come to Mass. I'll get a job. I got a job for you.
I can't get a CDL.
You don't need a CDL. You just need a medical card.
Oh, I could get a medical card. No, I couldn't because I'm diabetic. Can't get below 7.0 on my scale. So I'm screwed there too.
Bad thing about driving the forklift is you got to be able to turn and twist around to look behind you, and you got to hop on and off all the time. And
I
I
get a
really
mirror.
screwed my foot up bad one time hopping off my forklift. It lasted years before it stopped giving me problems.
I
Yeah,
never
you
get
got-
around. I just use my mirror.
I've driven forklifts on and off all my life. All different kinds of forklifts. You just got to be careful. Take your time. Don't be in a big yank, but just be careful. My biggest thing is worrying about going backwards and freaking running somebody over.
Right.
I went on 2 wheels one time. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I bet. We had a guy drop a stack of gondolas full of steel. That was probably 30,000 pounds. Stacked 4 high, 4 foot tall.
Oof.
Wow. In the factory. Yeah, he went right to the hospital for a piss test, and then he got demoted to a press operator.
I just hate using the forklift when I worked for the heating company, we made our own trunk line, and we'd get the flat metal from where I used to work at Holman's, and I'd take it off with the forklift, and the fucking thing would be like a half inch off the fucking off the ground. I'm like, you son of a bitch, I got no traction. All I had was the front wheel.
Oh, I know that feeling.
And I'm like, are you shitting me right now? And so then the boss is like, oh, be careful out in the parking lot. It's getting there's like an inch of snow out there. I says, all right, I'll plow it in a minute. I mean, you'll plow it. Is what? You never seen a forklift plow before? No. I said, watch this. So I go outside, I flip a pallet upside down, driving into it with the forks, and then start pushing. He just looked at me and shook his fucking head. I said, shake your head all you want. It worked, didn't it?
Yeah, we used to unload some heavy stuff. We go with freaking chopper boxes. They chop corn into.
Yep.
Take 2 high-lows that were like tractors and get everybody out of the shop to stand on the back of it. And the wheels still off the ground. Have one on each side lifting this thing up while the semi drives out from underneath of it.
Sleepy time. I gotta go, guys. I'm just burned out.
All right. Have a good night.
Alrighty.
Thanks.
See ya.
Night.
You. Night, Uncle Pal.
Night.
See you next time.
Up river.
I used to drive one of those battery high-lows, the 3-wheelers.
Yep.
I had one of them rocking on 1 or 2 wheels all the way across the shop because I didn't dare stop because it would have tipped
Right.
over.
Yep.
I was just going fast and hit a little chunk of broken pallet about 1 inch thick.
Don't take much.
I went, boy.
Them hard tires.
Yep.
They're not pneumatic, man. They're really touchy.
Yeah.
You get stuck on a spitball.
Oh,
And I love every time it's super humid at FedEx, the concrete floor is soaking wet, right? And it's like a fucking lake in there.
Oh yeah.
And it's like you can't.
No
I mean,
track.
I almost went off the dock twice.
Yeah.
And we kitty litter the fuck out of it,
we used to dump shampoo on the floor and do donuts in it.
You should try that in a power share.
Well, you think if they put kitty litter on the floor, Mike, and don't use Zorbol, I don't know what the difference is. But if they use kitty litter is usually made with clay, and when you mix clay and water together,
Snot.
yeah.
Well. But we then when I was a kid, we were working at the lighting company, we'd have forklift races.
Yep.
And everybody's laughing at me, and I'm like, okay, you can laugh. That's what you know I'm gonna do. Oh, what are you gonna do, Mike? I get down to the press shop. I get the fucking fork over the dually wheels in the front, right?
Ah,
This
the
shit
whole
picks up rolls of steel that weigh like fucking 8,000 pounds,
yeah.
right? It was okay, motherfuckers. Let's play. And I come bombing down the fucking island. It's full fucking tilt, in this fucking thing, right? I'm like, okay, assholes, let's ride. And they're like, what is wrong with you? You are fucked up. I goes, no, this would be fucked up. The kid was parked broadside. I come right underneath him with my fucking forks. I pick him up off the fucking ground.
Yeah.
Nice, Wolverine.
What's that?
Nice.
I'm working. I'm supposed to go out tomorrow. And you remember my Savage that
What did I miss?
the scope mount broke, snapped into? I'm getting ready to replace it.
Sure, it has to be Leopold.
Well, it's a trusted name, I guess, right?
No, they got good products.
Yeah, they've been around for a month or two.
Yeah.
Yeah, I come all the way down here. I didn't bring a knife or a pair of scissors or anything.
Yeah, I got a knife.
Yeah, well, good it does me here.
Yeah, but you don't have a knife like this, though.
I got a new one coming.
Sweet.
Oh, do you?
Custom. Yeah, custom.
Nice.
One off from the UK.
I'll be back.
Can't wait.
Are you on Instagram with Doc Wolf Knives?
No,
Oh, check him out. Holy shit.
Todd Parnaby.
Kid can make some fucking knives, man.
There's a few of them on there I got, but I don't recognize that name. I try to get with all of them.
He's a cool dude.
Doc Wolf? Yeah.
Yeah.
I might have him on Facebook, maybe. I got a lot of them on there.
I like this knife better, though. Just
Gonzo?
saying. Yep.
Yep, I like my Gonzos, man. They're good, nice for the money. You cannot. I don't give a shit what anybody says.
Actually,
I've only sharpened this thing once.
They're built like a tank. They got a hell of an edge, and they're
Oh my god, it does have an edge.
Yep. Yep.
that's all I got now. Everything else is in the moving pod.
Endura 4.
No, it's a Firebird clone
Oh, okay.
of an
Nice.
Endura. Yeah, I miss my spider coats and my cold steels. And my Leatherman.
Look down below, Mike. Anybody hanging out down there?
No?
Huh.
Why? Who's hanging out?
I don't know, but somebody just look on the internal. You sure nobody's down there? Scroll down. Sometimes they hide. There he is.
Why don't you just text me, bro?
Insert normal name here. You
Just text me.
I was watching you talk about your knives. Here you go. Here's a cool knife.
Ooh,
Hang on. Let me.
nice. Got your damn name on it and everything.
Very cool.
Gift from
Sweet.
Hornet. That was a gift from Hornet Fixer.
Nice. Them are the best when they're from friends.
Yeah, there.
I got this Pilar, freaking CRKT
Yep.
from Ron T on our river trip.
Oh, that's nice.
That's a beautiful knife. Should I put that up again, Johnny?
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah.
I give him my flint and steel that I got from Liberty Rogue Outdoors because it was his first flint and steel fire he ever started. So I give him the flint and steel that he used to start it with.
Yeah.
Kind of paid it forward to him.
Flint's a cool dude. He fixed my blade that Chad gave me.
Yeah, he does some nice work on knives too.
Yep.
I got one for you, Mike.
All right, hang on.
Mr. E. Bomey sent me this. Check that thing out.
Like
It's a pool cue.
I've seen one of them before. Similar, not just like it though. That's different.
Hold on, I got to figure out how to get it apart. I only had it apart once.
So is it going to be a knife show tonight?
Apparently. Well, Uncle Kyle's here, so.
A double edge.
Well, here you go.
Okay, on one end you got the fork.
Oh,
That's for the corn on the cob.
Yeah, right.
That's for the eyes.
Or hold this stupid camera holding the fish down. Here's the knife.
Nice.
It's very cool. Nice
Very.
thin blade, but stiff. And then check this out.
Yeah, that's nothing like I've seen before.
You turn the little back.
Yeah.
And it folds out and locks into a full fillet knife.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
That's cool.
Isn't that awesome?
That's very awesome. Check that out. I'll be damned. Where in the hell you would have found something like that?
It's Lord and Field Outfitters.
Oh, so it's just something you don't buy on Amazon, obviously.
Oh, hell no.
It's called the Foretell Fisherman.
Huh. That's sweet.
What did you do? Make a knife shirt? Look at this guy.
Nice, John. Yeah. The knife.
Nice.
That's one. Then I got another one right here, and then we got 7 more of them downstairs.
Johnny,
I need something like that for my knives.
Johnny,
I don't have that many, but I got about that many, but I don't have 7 rolls of them. That's for damn sure.
This is like I have the entire 1991 charade collection in this one.
Nice. I was going to ask you, is that those Bud K knives?
No, no, they're not Bud K's.
Oh shit, Steve.
But like this one, I've got my M16. This was a gift from Ebomi right here, my M16.
Sweet.
And I got an Opinel. Yeah, I got a lot of them. I have a few. Knives are a weakness for me.
I can't say what I want. I can't say it.
What? Say what?
I knew somebody at one time with a lot of knives like you.
And
That's horrible, Mike.
I don't have one.
But I need them.
Way. I used to give them to my grandson every year for Christmas. I'd give him a knife or two, and then I end up with half of what I used to have.
Right.
But that's all right. Put a smile on his face.
Well, yeah, that's important with kids.
Yep.
It becomes a very special knife they carry.
Yep.
Hey, MI, does that thing run on different plugins?
Just 110.
Okay, you can't plug it in your car.
If you had an inverter,
Oh, well, yeah.
you wouldn't need much. You wouldn't need much for an inverter, I wouldn't think.
That van I bought comes with a 110 plug in it.
Oh, that'd run right off it then. Yep. You could take that with your camp and go up north.
That's your electricity, Steve, for your new house.
Well, I could live down by the river now if I can put my cigarette machine right in the van. Shit.
There you go.
That's just sad, Steve.
I'm sure it's got to be at least 100 or 200 watt inverter in that van.
Probably.
They gotta you gotta stay below a certain wattage.
Yeah.
Is it a two plug?
Yeah, regular 110 plug.
Right, but are there 2 of them? Is there 3? Is there just one?
Just one.
It's probably 200 watt.
Yeah.
Well, it's one of those for when you're out there doing something, you got a tool or whatever you got to plug in.
Yep.
Toaster, coffee pot.
All the essentials.
I don't think it
Coffee pots
would
take
do
a lot.
a nice coffee pot.
Certain coffee pots take a lot.
Guns go. You have an innie?
Ohio
She
is
just wrote.
all right. Nice. Getting a gun show.
Yeah. Here is the front mount
Hang on,
was-
Wi-Fi.
that was on it, and here is the rear mount that was on it. Look how clean that brake is.
Wow.
That almost looks like it was a built-in flaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a bad casting.
So I'm replacing those with a one piece from Loopold. Here's my question. I got 3 spots back here and 2 up here.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Which way do I go?
I would say just like that. Have the
3
two.
Three to
Have
the
the two
rear.
holes. Have the 2 holes facing the barrel end,
3 to the rear.
and have the three facing the stock.
That must be for like a little red dot or something. The
That's what I'm
3.
guessing.
No, it's for a scope.
No, I mean, because I got 3 in a row, I'm thinking red dot.
Oh, or you can adjust your. Now, see that the problem was with just the 2 mounts that it had. My scope, what's it called? Your eye relief,
Right.
was terrible with the scope that I had. And where the hell is my scope? Did I leave it upstairs still?
I gave myself raccoon eye last year.
Ooh.
Well, you can slide it back in the rings, right? Back and forth.
Yeah. But I had it slid all the way as far as it would go. The eye relief still sucked. So
Oh.
I dealt with it. I mean, I still hit 600 yards and 1,000 yards with it.
Brag.
Yeah, Johnny,
Can't-
that was-
can't beat it.
Dude, it's not hard to shoot 1,000 yards, 600 yards to 6.5 Creedmoor.
It is here because we don't have 1,000-yard clearing.
Neither do I.
I'd have to move a couple houses and a highway out of the way.
Yeah.
I would probably have to walk down the power line trails. Oh wait, that's private property. I can't.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was a really great place to shoot till I found that out the hard way.
Whoops.
Yeah, they get all wound up about that.
I had a guy not last year, year before last, whatever the hell one was. Is it the year before last or the year before that? Anywho, I'm in the power lines here in my town. And all of a sudden I hear, hey, what are you doing?
I did remember to get this.
And so I look over at the guy. There you go. I look over at the guy, and I looked at him. I went, "Are you fucking kidding me?" He goes, "No, what are you doing?" I said, "You know what?" I says, "I actually missed fucking Halloween this year, so I wanted to dress up like a fucking pumpkin and come out in the fucking freezing ass cold and sit in the woods." What the fuck's it look like I'm doing? You jackass.
Now, okay, who's done this before? Steve-O?
What?
I just want to put a little bit of this thread locker on the threads of my screw right before I put it in, right?
No, the first thing you want to do is degrease the holes and the screw with a Q-tip and some kind of degreaser.
Alcohol.
That's what she said.
That'll help, yes.
Denatured alcohol is what I always use.
Then you want to put a micro dot on the threads and screw it in.
And if
Well.
you If you don't clean it, it won't do anything.
I need to figure out. I don't think a Q-tip would fit down in there, man.
Take off part of the when you get your Q-tip. You can remove some of the cotton off it, so you can just adjust the size so you can get like that.
Yeah, it'd be almost a bare stick.
You think this would be? You think that would work on it?
As long as it's not oil based.
Yeah, I saw it, Guns Girl. Yes, that's how I got Raccoon Eye. Except I was sitting at a table at the gun range.
Oh, and by the way, Mike, thank you very much for that video.
What-
Let me go
Oh,
get
that
some of
video. Yeah.
Yes, I want to just hit the brakes and go, thank you.
Well,
We all pretty much thanked him tonight.
I was incredibly happy.
but yeah, Guns Girl. That's pretty much how I did it. But I was just sitting down. I'm sitting down with sighting in the muzzle loaders last year.
Now,
And I got way too comfortable, right? And I get up underneath that thing and I just went, and the thing flies. I'm like, yes, fucking, I was a half-inch off center, right? And I'm like, okay, another one. I load right up. Puff. No, it's right there. It's fucking hitting the other hole. This is fucking beautiful. I'm all set. Watch this. Third one's going to be beautiful. I clean my gun and everything. Blah, blah, blah. My buddy goes, are you going to wipe your face now or what? I said, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
He goes, you're going to wipe your face? He goes, wipe your face for Christ's sake. I says, where? He's just right there. I went like this. And I'm looking out. I go, what the fuck am I bleeding from? He goes, dude, like 2 shots ago, you got fucking kunai. I go, what? He says, yeah, dude, like 2 shots ago. He says, you shot. He says, that thing bit you. You didn't even feel it. He goes, either A, you're that dumb, or B, you're that fat. That might be a little bit of both. But yeah, it got me right there, right above the cheekbone. There's all that fat is right there.
so I'm taking it you shoot without glasses?
Yeah, I don't put my readers on when these are just cheetahs.
Oh,
These
okay.
These aren't what do you call it? Yeah, I don't wear glasses. But yeah, no, I don't. But you know what sucks sometimes for me is when I'm looking in the scope and then all of a sudden, I don't know if it's me moving the gun or whatever, but it goes out of focus, we'll say, and I lose the target. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's just
You probably got your scope turned up too high.
could be too.
I also picked up some medium scope rings because look at these damn scope rings the scope came with. Look how high that shit is.
Wow.
Yeah, but don't they do that on purpose so you can see your fiber optic sights if you needed to?
That, or you could either co-witness with like an AR or something, but to make like if you got an AR,
Right.
you gotta have those high.
That's what I got on mine. Yeah,
You gotta have the high.
That's
mounts
those are 1 inch.
in order
right?
to get over the sight, so you don't just black out the scope with your front
Right.
sight.
That's what I got on mine, so it co-witnesses with the M2, the M1 there. Well, first time me saying hello, Uncle Cal. How are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Where are my manners? Uncle Cal, meet John. John, meet Uncle Cal.
Hi.
We've actually traveled in the same circle for many years, just never have spoken.
We have.
Yeah, Uncle Cal's been around for 100 years.
Oh yeah.
Uncle Cal, John used to go in the old chat, just saying.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
He's seen your mug on there,
Well, that's important for him.
Also saw you breaking your wrist under the table. No, just kidding.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen that a few times.
That's a myth.
Oh, come on now. Come on now.
I would never do that on chat.
No, not on chat. You wait for it to end fucking 10 seconds later.
Some things are an after chat thing, Mike.
What?
Not with Mike.
Ah,
Speaking of pounding the table.
Mike just moves the camera angle. That's all.
no, I'm watching that video again.
Oh man, that was
Bouncy.
Hey, Steve, did you show him the one I sent you?
No,
Is it the same one?
I'm trying to remember what it is. I looked at like 5 before it came on chat. What the hell was it?
Get your American Trump Bowie knife on Bud K for only $60.
Yeah,
Really?
made in Japan, I bet.
Yeah.
Made in China.
China.
That's cheap shit.
Well, I'll be damned, guys. I need to listen to you all a little bit more.
Oh, you read the instructions?
No, I'm just look how dirty it was in there. Just like you said.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Nothing would have worked in that. Nothing.
So now I just let it air dry for a few seconds here.
Yep.
Now I've seen people put Loctite on the bottom of these.
Oh, okay. I remember what you sent me, you son of a.
Biscuit.
That's just mean.
It's a very well endowed subject of the female race there.
I sent you that today.
And then when you click on it, it looks like she's pulling her shirt up. And when you click on it, it switches to a picture of Jesus and says, "Nope."
That's just mean.
Yes, that is cruel.
What's the one that had a sexy looking chick? And the caption read something like, "When you think you're in," or something like that. And she turns around and drops trow, and she's got like a fucking John Holmes fucking dong going on.
Oh Lord. Oh, geez.
And I'm fucking pissing myself laughing.
Uh-oh. John Solar,
What?
we have another candy corn hater in the audience out there.
All right. Very good.
Oh, you guys don't like candy corns? What the fuck's
No.
wrong? That's like un-American.
No, it is not un-American. Candy corn is un-American.
What's wrong with you? Candy corns are the best.
I like candy corn.
Number one, it's
bad.
not candy and it's not freaking corn. So I mean, there's no point.
It's a lie. It's
It
all
looks
a
like
lie.
no shit. It ain't. We know it's not corn. It looks like a piece from a corn on the cob.
No, it looks like a stupid piece of candy that's not really.
Come on. How can corn? How can that be silly? That's like
Candy corn is horrible, awful, crappy stuff.
Oh,
You know what? I will give you that, but I still like it because you know what I think's worse than candy corn? Fucking circus peanuts.
Oh,
Those
Yeah,
are just confusing. Those are just confusing. Why?
they're just
Why?
chemicals.
Why?
You know what I used to hate? The remember the Necco wafers? The little, it's like you're in church, right?
Necco wafers. Necco
so here's the
wafers
thing.
are the original candy. Those are awesome.
Here's the thing, right? Yeah, you open up the packs, all the powder falls off and shit. But here's the thing: they used to manufacture those in the city of Cambridge, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Okay, all of Harvard Square, my MIT, all smelled like Necco wafers.
That's fantastic.
Now they're in Revere, Mass.
That's why my grandfather used to stop. Used to go get us all little. They come in a roll.
Yep.
All right, it's like a coin roll. We used to get those on the way to Lake Winnipesaukee to go for the yearly ride on the Mount Washington.
Right.
I love the Mount Washington. It's a great ride.
I used to love them things. Not necessarily eating them. I used to play with them and sort them out and get the colors all matched.
Sorting was important. See,
I'm still
that's a thing that a lot of people don't do.
Oh,
You got to sort out the jelly beans. You got to sort out the M&Ms. You got to
That's
sort
right.
out the. You got to get it all
Wow,
separate.
you mix everything together.
No,
No.
no.
Oh, I
No.
love the OCD.
I'm
that's
with
like,
John on that.
It's all going in the same place. There's no point.
It don't matter. I don't put cranberry sauce on my mashed potatoes and then pour gravy on that. It's all going the same place. I don't do that. So.
yeah, nickel wafers is like candy and a toy all in one.
Yes,
Yeah.
we used to go in the bedroom, turn all the lights off, and snap them, trying to find that little bit of spark. Every once in a while, you can see a little spark. Oh yeah, nickel wafers was a childhood thing. A big roll of those and a nice bottle of Moxie. And by the way, which reminds me, I did not get someone's address. By the way, still a week later, how am I supposed to send Miss
You have my
Gunpowder Beauty her Moxie so she can do it on camera if I don't ever have her address?
I don't know.
Just send it to me. I'll hand deliver it for you there, John.
Okay.
With a big bottle of vodka.
So here, John sent this, and you said you'd do it. So here you go. Here's your next video.
Chug along.
Moxie Live. Mikey will like that video.
Shit'll kill you.
No, I'll make you happy.
That's interesting, HRM. I did not know that little bit of history. Right on, dear. I'm a Caitlin Bennett fan.
That's a unique piece of history he gave there. It's just like there's enough of us here on the panel that we remember. A lot of people see the recycling that goes on now, and they're all all in favor recycle. But when we were all young, if you guys remember,
Oh yeah, I brought this up before.
recycling, but it was already happening.
Yeah.
All that recycling stuff is such baloney and nonsense. All that was how to sell plastic bottles, because we always had returnables when we were kids.
Yeah.
Always had returnables.
Yeah, we did.
Even light bulbs used to be returnable.
Yeah, but I mean, they were cleaned up and put back through. But I mean, in the interest of selling plastic bottles, then they got the whole recycling thing going on, and all we're doing is making a bigger mess.
Yep.
Yeah, they all end up in Indonesia anyhow, not getting used and going in the ocean.
That's right.
I think they need the deposit on them.
Yeah, when it was all glass, everything was fine. Nothing was wrong. It was the whole. Do you remember? It was like, what was it, 72? They freaked out and decided, you know what? We've all destroyed the earth, and they even had a commercial out.
Oh, with the crying Indian?
Yeah, with a little Indian there. Now you guys know he wasn't Indian, right?
Right.
At all.
He was like Italian.
Yeah, not even a little bit Indian. And that was all part of the big hoopty law to get rid of our current recycling program and switch over to the new recycling program, which would sell plastic bottles.
I think Mike fell asleep.
No, he didn't.
Mike has never fallen asleep on a chat before. Ever.
I don't know about ever.
He was being sarcastic. Pretty sure.
I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I gotta get going. I got finished packing for tomorrow.
I'll have a ball, man.
Yeah, have fun, kid.
Hopefully.
Oh,
Heading out camping again.
how you're still doing that?
Leave me alone.
Shit, I've been out shooting already by now.
Shit. Just saying.
want to make sure it's done right, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like
You know what?
time.
You don't want that great shot that the scope flies off.
Right, like the last time. Well, it didn't fly off. It was like 9 feet high and 10 feet to the left. I'm like, what the hell? I was just hitting targets that far 2 seconds ago. And we switched ammo, so I thought maybe it was the ammo. I was getting ready to dog the hell out of this ammo, man. I was going to say, this was the shittiest ammo ever. So I tried something else, the stuff I was using before. Same result. And then when I went to eject it out of the port, the brass got hung up. So I turned the rifle sideways and shake it. That's when my scope fell off. I was like, well, damn, that could be a problem.
There's
You
your
think?
problem right there.
Well, that was an issue.
What gave you the first inkling?
Damn, it says I'm down to 2%. I'm plugged in.
Apparently you ain't.
Right, I'm plugged in. It's got the little lightning bolt.
Probably high from fumes.
What? I'm high from fumes? Is that what it said? Yeah, I still have to do something on this too.
What is the deal? Everybody has the.
What?
Everybody has gotten those.
Well, this one's the actual M lock.
What did you get?
I'll be putting it on my side right here on my AR.
Right. But I mean, how many people? Who hasn't done a review on that? Everybody was. They offered those to everybody. I don't understand. Yeah. I mean,
they're trying to push their product out.
Ohio, put it back up.
This scope right here is Fiachi, same brand as this.
Yep.
This scope here, I love this fucking scope, dude.
Yeah, I have that one. They had me do. I've done, and I don't do them on YouTube. I just do them on Amazon. I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've done 9 reviews for them.
Yeah,
on
I've
scope.
done scope, red dot.
Yep.
Flashlight, bipod,
the laser. So they have the laser.
I did the brass catcher. The damn brass catcher is awesome.
I told them no. Number one, I hate brass catchers. I'll never review a brass catcher. I don't want anything to do with a brass catcher.
See, I never liked them either until I went to that range where you had to pick up your brass. And yeah, it's a lot easier when you're just sitting at a table shooting, 200 rounds. It's a lot easier just to unzip the bag and empty the brass into a box than it is to go around and bend over and pick up all the brass.
I use it as an opportunity to get everybody.
Anyway, Mikey, do you want to do a giveaway tonight?
You're in charge too, so if you want to do a giveaway, I don't see why we can't.
Fire starters?
Yep.
By the sound of that sounded like $1,000.
My man, that is $10,000.
So how do you want to do it?
I'm not giving away $10,000. I'm just joking. It's not real anyway. It's prop money. They got me on it. They tricked the hell out of me. So I came home with it and tricked the hell out of my wife. That didn't go over well.
That's why you're in the basement.
Yeah, that shit. She had that spent. She had it spent before I even had it. Before she even had it in her hand.
If she was like that about that, don't give her the fake lottery ticket.
Right. Yeah. Well, she gave me one of the fake lottery tickets. That's why I did that to her.
I think that is one of the cruelest jokes I have ever seen.
It is. It's going to get somebody killed one of these days because then they go tell their boss to fuck off, eat shit, and die, and you're the worst thing, and you suck, and da 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 da. Then it's like, oops, I'm sorry. Can I have my job back?
Well, I think the lesson there is until you've gone and cashed it, shh.
Yeah.
Just call out. Get off to that.
Yeah.
Get off to the state capitol.
And don't forget, whatever you do, if you ever hit for big money, Never, ever, ever, ever sign the back of your ticket.
Right. Well, here's the thing. We were in Tennessee, and we were up in one of those like mountain little, you ride like the ski lift thing up for I don't know, view, to check the view and all that. At the top of the mountain, there's a souvenir store, right? And they're all in there looking at souvenirs and stuff. And I'm out checking out the view and stuff and looking over the mountains. And she comes out, and two of our friends went with us, another couple, and hands me a ticket, hands my buddy a ticket and his wife a ticket. And we all start scratching these things off, right? And I scratched it off, and it was like $1, $10, 10,000, $1, 10,000, $5, and then like another 10,000. And I'm like, what? And I just kind of like looked at it, kind of did a double take, and I just stuck it in my pocket. And my wife said, "Did you win?" I'm like, "Nope." And everybody else was sticking their stuff in their pocket, or throwing it away, whatever. And I got her over to the side alone from the rest of the group. And I was like, I fucking won $10,000 off that lottery ticket. And she's like, no way. And I showed it to her. She's like, oh my God, just playing along. And I'm like, what do we do? We're in Tennessee. How do we cash this thing out? Because I know you only got to mail them in and shit, Like in Ohio, you just don't go take it to the store and get your $10,000. You got to mail it in and fill out paperwork and all this stuff. So I was checking all that.
Don't forget your taxes.
Right. And then she was like, I don't know, read the back, find out how you claim it. And I'm like, okay. And it was like, if you have a winning lottery ticket, blah, 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 you claim it. And it went through all this legal bullshit and all these numbers and Tennessee coded this and that. And then at the very bottom, it says, to claim your winnings, contact 1-800 Yo Mama's House. And I was like, you motherfuckers.
That's horrible.
Yeah, they laughed so hard at that, and I was like, that's not even right, because technically I had that money spent too.
Oh, you spent it immediately, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like 10 grand. I'm thinking, what can I get for 10 grand?
Now your prop money, where do you get your prop money at?
One of my buddies on here is one of his sponsors is like a prop company. And they send a bunch of it to him.
I use it for some of my promos too.
Yeah, because it says like right on it, it says for motion picture use only or something.
Yeah. Whenever I gotta have someone with a bunch of money doing something or whatever, or throwing it, I use that prop money.
But I bet it'd be fun as hell to go to a strip club and just fucking ball it out for about 20 minutes until they figured out it was not real.
You do that in a strip club, you're going to be talking to the bouncers.
You betcha.
Big time in the back row.
What I actually would like to do, too bad, I think this would be like a federal offense. Oh, man, my phone died.
As long as you don't pass it in exchange for goods or services. If it's a tip, it wouldn't be a crime. But if you passed it for I don't care if it was a stick of gum, a goods or service, then you got a crime in your hands.
Well, I guess his phone did die.
Yeah, it did. Turned sideways and died. Must not have been plugged all the way in tight.
Where the hell Mike go?
I don't know. Probably went to the bathroom or something. Probably. Hey, so I saw a bull turner the other day, Steve. The guy did a bowl out of cotton swabs and resin.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I'm sitting there thinking, how are you going to control the air in that? And it didn't. It was a mess. Yeah.
Big bubbly, goopy.
Ooh.
Now, hey, that reminds me that you had a piece that was all messed up, a bowl that you had that was all messed up because it was all punky wood. Remember?
Yeah.
Do you have any of that wood left?
Yep.
Oh, I want to get some of that.
How big you want it?
This doesn't be big at all. I do stabilizing here.
Yeah, I know, but tell me some size and I'll zip it up on the bandsaw for you, and so I don't have to send the whole log.
Oh no, my stuff is I only do like I'm doing a new hybrid blank, which is the top will be wood. So I mean we're looking at an 1.5 by 1.5 inches. It's maybe I don't know 3/4 of an inch length. I'm just using little small pieces. I don't use much at all.
Oh,
I
so
like
you're putting a square right on the top and then turning it.
yeah. Well, I cast it. I'll stabilize it first, then I'll turn it so it's a 1.5 inch round, and that'll go into the mold, and then I'll pour above that. I'll do a vertical pour above it.
But only 3/4 thick.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just gives them a little wood on top is all.
Right.
They're popular. I got to get some. I like the rougher looking wood. So I don't like I have loads and loads of all the nice, clean, beautiful walnut and all that, but people don't seem to look for that. They want the rough looking stuff.
I got some real multicolored grain wood that I think you'd be interested in. I have some. If you get immature walnut tree, when they're saplings like this big, you slice them, and there are so many different. Every ring is a different color.
Oh wow!
It looks really cool.
Huh.
And then if you can get your hands on red bud, I don't know if it grows up that high. It grows here.
Red bud, huh?
Yeah, they got these beautiful kind of pink or purple buds in the spring. That's where they get the name red bud.
Gear.
No leaves.
Didn't you want to
No,
do,
not the reefer, Uncle Kyle.
didn't he want to do a
I'll
giveaway?
send you a chunk of that too.
His phone crapped out on him.
Is he coming back?
I think he was joking the whole time though.
Yeah, that makes us look sick now. He wants to do a giveaway. And
Yeah, I think the whole thing was a joke.
I'll yell at him later.
Little and green is not good if you have wood.
Green never goes good with wood. Banging. You don't want no green near the wood. You guys sucking on that vape, you can tell you're not from Massachusetts.
Wow, what's wrong with that?
You can't do that in Massachusetts anymore.
Well, you can't do anything in Massachusetts.
Didn't you hear what Massachusetts governor did? He
There's a guy
banned
who
all, he banned all vapes.
he just makes up his own damn laws.
You know?
That's just stupid.
How they can do that and not ban cigarettes? I'll never understand.
They didn't have to do it. What they're trying to do is make them pay the government money, and then they'll let them go on with it. They said they were targeting children with the flavors.
Bullshit. Yeah. This is donut flavored. Okay, I have donut flavored.
Yeah, but the thing that they do all that shit. We all know it's a bunch of malarkey because in all actuality, all of this stuff is available at the bakery.
Yep.
Literally, these are. A lot of people don't realize that, but these are bakery items. Okay, vegetable glycerin, stuff like that. You use it in baking. All right, the flavorings, all this stuff you can get from a baker supply place.
That's
and make your own vape. That's what I do. So I mean, they're not getting their cut of money. They need more money. That's why they make it all wrongful and all that stuff.
Yep. And the libtards are making a show of it. We care about you.
Right. Oh yeah. Well, they always do that. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We care about you.
All they would have had to say is, just like smoking, nobody under the age of 18 can do it. Done.
It's already, but here's the thing. It's already there. Already there. You can't walk into a 7-Eleven anywhere in the country and be 16 years old and buy a vape pen. You can't do it. Already all over the country that exists. They treat it just like smoke. They just, what it is it's something to bitch about, something to yell about.
Right.
I now have a new cause.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, see, look at this one. See the size of this fucking thing? Yeah. Where's the camera?
There you go.
It's something
Now, why do you even have that mic?
I don't know.
You
It
don't-
chokes the shit out of me.
You don't.
Penis envy.
I always picture Mike with a vape pen, 2 cigarettes in his mouth, 9 freaking patches, and a mouthful of gum. I'm trying to cut down.
See?
It's just what it's doing is loosening up that stuff that's already in your lungs and making you cough it out.
It ain't loosened up.
Yeah,
Man.
you're pressure washing your lungs. It's steam, man. I'm steam cleaning my lungs.
Just know that it just fucking chokes the shit right out of me.
Well, and you know what? And I'm with you because when I first did it, Mike, it did the exact same thing to me. What I had to do was change it around till I was able to get one where I was comfortable and it tasted all right. I had nicotine in it then, and then I slowly myself. I'm one of these cheap people. So I was sitting there, I was talking to a guy. I'm like, so hang on a minute. I was like, how much is that? And he's like, well, it's $7. I'm like, for how much? And it was like 10 milliliters. I'm like, hang on. I go on my phone and I'm like, that's $3,000 a gallon. I'm like, I'm not paying that. So I had to figure out how to make it myself. I was blown away how much they charge so much money for that vape. They make more.
We're all gonna have to figure out how to do that because they're gonna fucking outlaw flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, like I just got done saying it. You like mint? It's probably in the cupboard in your kitchen. Your mint's in there. Do you like root beer? It's probably in the cupboard in your kitchen. All that you can buy all the flavorings. I don't know. People don't even realize this. You can buy the ingredients at the bakery supply house. All the flavoring you can buy at the grocery store or the bakery supply house. All that stuff. The only thing you can't buy is the nicotine. That's the regulated thing. Everything else is a non-regulated item. I have 8 of these right here, and it didn't even cost me $35 to make these. 8 of them.
Yeah, well, I have 38 bottles upstairs, and yeah, I have a small fortune in those.
Oh yeah, they charge so much money. All it is vegetable glycerin, propylene glycol, and your flavoring. If you don't want to have nicotine in it, if you want to have nicotine, that's where it starts to get expensive.
Yeah, just put a bunch of tobacco in your coffee maker and run her through and get the nicotine out.
This is the last bottle. This is the last bottle of nicotine that I bought. This has regular stuff in it now, but that's what the nicotine will look like. So you'll get this and whatever you want, and you pour it in with your other stuff. I got off of that, so now I don't have any nicotine at all in mine. So it doesn't cost nothing to make this stuff. Literally nothing.
What's the fucking point of doing it?
Because I don't ever go back to smoking again. Everyone, when I'm doing certain things, like if I'm on, like I'll like tomorrow, I have to shoot a whole week of shows and do all that stuff. I'll be sitting right here for hours on a Saturday, and that's when the urge will come. So whenever I'm on, I'll smoke this, but I don't ever smoke this all the rest of the week long. Only when I'm sitting at the computers.
Exactly. It's the only time I use this.
Yeah. When I'm sitting right here, I'll have coffees going. All of a sudden, that environment comes right back to where you used to smoke.
Yep.
That's that moment when you go, shoo, and I just want to have something. So I have this sitting right here. I vape then, and that's it.
Speaking of which, did anybody ever claim the shotgun?
Did what now?
The giveaway. Did somebody finally claim the shotgun?
Well, no, we know who the shotgun's for. You haven't contacted us yet.
Well, I know, but that person needs to contact me so I can make them the sling for it.
Yeah, we haven't heard a word yet. Nothing. Not a word.
All right.
I say you redraw.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I'd say give it to me.
Well, I sent Eric a message saying, hey, whenever that person contacts them, let me know and I'll make whatever sling they want.
No, I hear you. Yeah, we can't redraw because it was an actual raffle.
Right.
If it was like a 1,000 subscriber giveaway, that's different. But when they paid for the tickets, yeah, no. Mr. Huff won the grand prize. Boy, he's gonna have one happy wife. I'll tell you what. Going to be a happy lady gets that. But we got the next one already getting started now. Secret Squirrel Part 2.
I had to call Stevie and tell him he won.
Yeah, two winners sitting right here. I won, Steve won.
Yep. It's all that inside trader stuff.
I won in 2013. I won the AR, the Second Amendment.
Yeah. Somebody contacted me and tried to spin that nonsense.
Say it again now.
An old asshole you used to know came out of the woodwork.
Somebody local to me.
There's all kinds of jackasses.
Try to tell me not to get involved in
Internal, big dog.
Right.
All right. Yeah.
Stick prints. Nice. There's a name for you.
What's that?
Stick prints.
The fuck is that?
That's the name of the vape.
Stick prints?
Yeah.
I never fucking heard of that.
Yeah, me neither.
It's fucking chewed.
How many batteries are in it?
I have no idea.
It's just
You
one
only got-
battery. That's one
Yeah.
battery. That's
That's-
a USB. That's like what I got right here.
That's kids play. That's nothing.
Yeah, it's USB.
I got dual 18650s. 225 watts.
My kids got me one. I don't even know where the hell that thing is now. My kids got me a great big one that was crazy insane. I don't even know where the hell that thing is now. It's got a dial-in thing. You can change all the stuff all over it, and it's just nuts.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's what mine is. Mine's got the digital readout on it. Oh, this
Yeah.
fucking camera.
Hold yours up the other way. Turn it up straight. Mine's a red. Mine's red with a great big. And it looks like that, but my red thing's my readout's on the side. So three buttons on the side.
This one's got dual 1816 or 18650s. Yeah.
He got me one of those, and it's like holding a freaking brick in my hand. I'm like, yeah, it's too much, just too much.
Yeah, it looks like Uncle Cow's.
Yeah, it's just too much. I like these little. This is a little sub-vod pin by Kangertech. This is fine.
This is a smoke. It's a smoke double barrel.
Yeah, smoke is what I use for the glass. My smoke has the tops of these are smoke, and then my glass comes from them.
That's what I have. I have a smoke vapor beast.
The one where it slides open so it doesn't drip, slides off to the side.
Yeah, like this.
I can't remember what this is.
Yeah. That's the same exact. That's the same glass I got, just like that. Yep.
Put that thing down, Mike. You're not enjoying it at all.
Oh shit. No shit. That's just
Nice.
fucking wrong. John, you don't remember NH Trapper? He was in here tonight.
I remember. I remember NH Trapper. Yeah.
Yeah, he was in here tonight.
Oh, really?
He's got a he's a barber now,
Really?
and he's up in Portland on
Really?
Forest Ave.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm like, really? I was in Portland today. He says, where? I says, on Forest Ave.
Huh. That's great. That's crazy.
Yep.
My barber died. When my barber died, I never went back to the barber again. Just started cutting my own hair using the buzzsaw.
I'm gonna have to start doing because I can't get a decent haircut anywhere.
Well, I mean, everything was fine. I mean, I used this guy for decades. And then I showed up one day. They went, "No, we lost him last night." I'm like, "Well, all right, sorry to hear that." And I was like, "Well, now what do I do?" I went to one barber, tried it out. No. Because I used to sit when I went to the barber, I just said, "Cut it like my grandpa would like it." They either get it or they don't get it. If they don't get it, leave. Just leave. And I'd used him forever. He died. I couldn't get another living soul to get my hair right, and that was it. Started buzzing it off.
You know, people left, but going to a barber, for those that have hair, it's a thing. It's a, it's a trust thing. It's a,
Mm-hmm.
When you get a good one, you get the tingles up the back of your neck.
That's right. That is correct, and a lot of people don't get that. When the barber gets it right, you can sit back, relax. You can just lean down on your head, talk to the barber. You're comfortable. Everything's great. You leave. You're happy.
Yep.
Done.
I mean, I remember being 18, 19, 20 years old.
I went to the mall. I went to those mall things. Oh my god! I stood up, but you suck. You really
But I walked in and was sitting. He's sitting in the chair. He goes, "Here, have some reading material." He throws me like a Playboy, a centerfold.
Well, the old days, the barber. I don't know. Now everyone's trying to get shops put together where they can have fancy crap and all that. Just a good old fashioned barber.
Yep.
That's it. Yeah. I mean, I don't think the haircut went up. Let's see. I remember it was $10 forever. Forever, it was $10.
I think the most I ever paid for a haircut was like $13.
But I went to that one at the mall. It's like $18, and I'm like, this better be freaking magic.
Yeah.
It wasn't. And it's just them talking amongst themselves, doing people's hair. It's like, holy crap.
Yeah, they're not even paying attention to you.
No, it's like, oh, screw this. You suck, man.
See, the you get into a barber and he's talking to you. He ain't fucking.
Yeah.
He ain't worried about the next guy in line. He's talking to you. He's got you in the chair. You know?
Yeah, but they also learn. You know, are you into the high school sports stuff? Do you like the high school sports? If you're not, well, they find out something you're into. It's their job on the line now. They gotta learn this much about what every person that comes to them likes, so that way they have something to talk about.
It's like being a bartender.
Yeah. No shit.
Yeah. I mean, I used to sit down in the barber's chair. We would talk about. He said, "Hey, how you doing? What's the last thing you've been doing? You were doing this last time I talked to you," and then you're fine. You just start bullshitting for a few minutes and you're out of there. That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna have him shave my head because I'm fucking fat and lazy and I just can't stand doing it. It takes me too fucking long. You know, and I always miss a spot because I go like this. I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
That's the kind of haircuts I'd be getting. Like, I'll come home and take a shower and look in the mirror and rub my hair, and I got big old locks sticking out that they like what the fuck?
You know what's funny? I wish if I can find a picture, I'll go back. I'll if I can find a picture, I'll put it up on Facebook or I'll do something. But right before I started shaving my head bald, I had hair almost down to not onto my shoulders, but it was longer. And I was pouting one time because I used to have blonde hair and I wanted my blonde hair back. So I walked by this hairdresser one day on my way to get a pack of butts. And her door was open and she said, "Is your name Mike?" And I went, "Yeah. How do you know me?" And she said, "Oh," she says, "You know my cousin, da 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 da." So we were shooting the shit. And she goes, "So what's going on?" It's nothing. So we get into talking about my hair and everything. And I go, "Yeah, I used to be blonde." She highlighted it for me. Oh my God. Oh my God. The pain. Should have put a big old fucking elephant condom on my fucking head. Pulled the fucking hair through the fucking holes. Oh, that fucking hurt.
Why don't you just do it the old-fashioned way? Well, we used to do it when we were kids. We would take the what was that stuff called? Oh crap, sun in or something. Sun in or something like that.
So your hair's orange.
Well, no, we used to just flick little bits of it on there. That was wow. That was a long time ago.
That's the 80s. Guns Girl, anytime. I'll come to Michigan for that.
I would too.
Clients like it when I'm topless. That's one way to get and keep clients.
Or arrested.
As long as no one can see in the window, I'm sure you'll be fine.
It's only arrested if somebody turns them in.
Yeah, on Saturday she cuts all her clients' hair, and on Sunday she's got 14 wives parked in her driveway.
Yeah. Baseball bats just sitting out there.
Yeah.
Open the door, sweetie.
From the idiots who didn't learn to keep their mouth shut.
Yeah.
And that never amazed me. I mean, I shouldn't say never amazed me. It's always amazed me on how guys can. Who's trying to come back in? Ohio?
No.
It always amazes me how guys, if they're out or whatever, they start yapping, flapping their fucking lips, and I'm like,
yeah, shut the fuck up,
dude. You know when you ask me if I want to go to the game, and like, yeah, I go, I always say no. They're like, yeah, I go, there's a reason for that. Like, you don't know how to close your hole.
I had to put those old rings back on.
Why?
Medium rings wouldn't allow my bolt to open.
Oh,
So listen, last time I saw you, you said you wanted to do a giveaway. Were you just breaking my balls?
Yeah, I was just breaking your balls because I pulled out that fake $10,000, dude.
no, I heard you were giving that Creedmoor away.
You're an asshole.
Yeah.
You should give something away. You haven't given out anything away on this chat in a long time, kid. You know, you got to do your part.
How many people are out there?
I don't know, 15.
14.
Yeah, I'm thinking what I got. I've got some things here. I don't want to say what I got until after I get do my reviews on them and stuff. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'll do one soon. It won't be tonight though because I got to figure out what I got. I just remember was it in one of your chats, one of your guys' chats last week or week before about the
It wasn't a week before because Stevie hasn't been around in like a month.
I'm trying to think if it was. I don't know if it was in a chat or if it was just on a video. I think it might have been on a video. 22 Magnum cylinder for their Heritage Rough Riders. For the longest time, you couldn't find them on their website. The only way you could do it was to order them off like this coupon that they came with in the box.
Yeah.
If yours didn't come with the gun, you had a coupon that you could like write your name and address on it and mail them a check, and they would send you one.
Yeah, $30.
Yeah, and it took forever. And somebody said something about, oh, they got them online. Well, if you go to their store like online and try to search it like online, like on their web page, it's hard as hell to find. But if you search it in Google, it takes you to a link and like backdoors you into their page. It takes you right to it. So I ordered one, and the one guy told me, oh man, I ordered 2 of them, and it's been like 4 weeks and I haven't seen anything yet. So I canceled the order and ordered 2 more. We'll see how long it takes. I'm like, shit, do I want to do this or not? So I ordered it on Saturday.
Okay.
This past Saturday. I ordered it last Saturday, and I got it Tuesday. Came Tuesday.
Huh.
So I was like, well, damn. I didn't have no issues getting it ordered and shipped, and $29.99 free shipping.
There you go.
Amazon kicking me in with tax though, because I'm in Ohio now, so they had that tax on. Ohio passed some fucking law.
Great.
You gotta pay tax on internet goods now.
Yeah, we have that. We have that in Maine.
I don't have taxes here in Massachusetts.
That's not all you don't have.
Freedom here.
I was being sarcastic.
I was being a dick. So
what sucks is we're going out tomorrow shooting, and I can only go up to 100 yards, so I won't be able to see if this is, that's basically what I like to dial it in at is 100 yards.
Well, yeah, exactly. Why would you dial in for more? I mean,
dial in at 100, and then you can reach out to 600, 1,000.
exactly what the fuck are you going to shoot at 1,000 feet? A sheep?
Nothing. It's a Creedmoor. It's too wimpy for animals.
Good point by you.
Hitting targets. Not all animals, but
That's fucking
kind
boring.
of.
I've people use a 6.5 Creedmoor drop some big ass hogs at like 800 yards away.
That ain't fucking hunting. What's wrong with you people?
No, I don't think that's hunting either, Mikey. I use a butter knife and
nothing wrong with hunting hogs.
800 yards.
Well, I don't like it. I wouldn't.
Come on.
800 yards.
800 fucking yards.
Sniping.
Yeah, exactly. Sniping.
It can be fun.
That's a skill you might have to use someday.
Wink, wink.
That's the reach out and touch somebody skill.
How's a friend of mine say it? Voting from the rooftops?
Yes.
Voting from the rooftops. Yeah, so
Patriot shit.
So I had to go back to those big ass, because the mediums won't let my bolt clear. I'm like, damn.
That's weird on a modern rifle. That bolt opens up that high.
Here, I'll open it up. See that?
Yeah.
At the bottom of your scope.
No, this one's got about a finger width.
Yeah.
But with the medium scope rings, it was hitting like up underneath here. Because if you can see this little right here where you turn that, that was actually hitting here on the medium scope rings. And up here was resting on the barrel. I'm like, man, that's not good.
No. Yeah, you gotta use that. You gotta use that one.
Yeah. That's my only option, right? They only come like low, medium, and the high profile.
Hey, do me a favor when you go to the range tomorrow. Take my Maverick that you got, right? And
I don't have a Maverick.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You fucking traded it. So, did you guys know the story? He buys
It wasn't a Maverick. It was an H&R partner
for like $80 fucking, right? And then I said to him, "Don't ever get rid of it." I says, "I'll buy it to you for $100." All right, Mikey. Oh, I traded that fucking thing for a fucking whatever. I'm like, you what? You can't trust anybody from Ohio. I'm telling you right now.
Hey, fuck you, Mike.
Sorry.
Thank you, bud. Thank you,
somebody
big dog.
tells you- when somebody tells you, "Don't worry, I won't do that to you," and then they do it to you, it's like I'm back in the bar room all over again with a chick.
I don't think I ever recall saying, "Don't worry, I will sell you a gun."
Don't worry, I won't wake up next to you. Then you got to chew your arm off in the fucking morning to get the fuck out of there because she's fucking butt ass ugly.
Well, that's your fault. That reflects on your looks of what kind of caliber woman you attract.
Or it's like, oh honey, can you call me a cab, sweetheart? You're a fucking bus. And then you're like, what the fuck did I drink last night to deserve this? You know?
Oh yes. Those are some rough, very nasty evenings.
You know that joke, nobody's ugly after 2 a.m.? They fucking lied.
Yeah, they did.
You ever go to fucking Maine? No, just kidding.
BMWs. BMWs.
Oh boy, I'll tell you, I get up there in Bangor. That's all you hear is that fucking Maine fucking. What you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you get up there, it doesn't matter what you're driving. There's a girl who likes it. Like your car.
Like, yeah.
Really? Because it's an '83 Chevette.
It's all
Your
right.
car, not your car, not your
With-
car.
We're talking Maine. Listen,
with
they
the
have a
imitation
accent.
wood paneling.
Oh, hey, listen. Up there, there's one of them who likes it. What kind of car's that, huh?
You know why? Because they've been in the rinky-dink town for fucking 8 million
Yep.
years and want out.
They want out. Going all the way down to Portland, are you?
You get out. You go to these fucking.
Give up the vape, Mike.
Shit. You go to these T12, R12 fucking townships. You know, there's like 4 townships share one high school. You know, there's like fucking 20 of them. And
Travel in a pack.
dude, I'm telling you, it's like going into a whole house with a fistful of 50s. It's just easy fucking pickings.
It is.
It's easy. You know, you can leave your wallet at home. It's just easy pickings. Because you know why? You're new. You're not from there. And they want out.
And you've been to a Perkins before, so that makes you really special.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Perkins.
Tremendous 12. Really good when you're.
That sounds like Northern Michigan. Same thing.
They don't have a lot. There's not a lot of requirements for some of them. I mean, they. Number one, are you mobile? If you're mobile, already that's a big plus.
Where do I go? Where's my first stop? Da Vinci.
And you got a job?
I go to this place in Herman, Maine. I go every Tuesday for coffee. And every time I walk in there, the girl comes from around the corner, right? It gives me a big hug. Line of people in there this past Tuesday. Line of people. And I walk to the door. First thing I do is I raise my hand like this. I go, hey, beautiful. And I head for the coffee. Make my coffee, going up to the register. She finishes the person she's with, and she leaves and comes around, gives me a hug. And her boss says, oh, is this your boyfriend? She goes, this is my mass boyfriend. He goes, oh, not your main boyfriend. And this is some woman didn't think it was too funny. And I'm like, listen, there's just nice people up here, you know.
And now everybody is nice.
They're nice people.
Don't get us wrong. Everybody is nice.
Nice people.
But boy, you go up north, you can get a girlfriend very quickly.
Real quick.
You can get a girlfriend real quick.
Real quick. So you better make sure it's what you want.
Oh my God, you got a trailer?
You got a trailer? Is it
Oh
three
my
wide?
God.
Is it a double wide or triple wide? That's okay.
You got that on property? Oh my God. We should go look at it sometime. How about now?
Well, now you just sound like you're from Jersey or something.
Oh, that's how
Well,
everybody thinks it's like a southern hillbilly draw. Like, hey,
Nope.
what you doing there, Uncle Bobby? No, they don't talk like that.
Oh,
It's a distinct.
you got the old boys. The old boys.
Remainers.
Yeah, the old boys. There's no R's. There are no R's at all.
No,
Everything's got an AH on the end of it.
but they also they don't. So I'll say car, but they'll say car.
Yeah,
You know, it's a different enunciation of the word.
that's your younger people. Tend
You
to
say
have,
"ka."
they
You say
tend,
"ka."
they tend to have a bit of a like a I don't know, a hybrid accent. The younger people do.
It's different.
Now your old boys, those guys are just those guys are happy just sitting there going, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're nice and slow. They'll go, okay, yeah.
Well, saw a moose out on the road the other day.
You've been around these parts much, no?
Northern Hampshire, same way. People up in Northern Hampshire, same way.
Oh my God.
And I'd be like, and you know what's the weird thing? And I'm sure they do this elsewhere across the country. And I laugh, and I don't laugh out loud like I'm laughing at them. I just because I like where I am in Gilmanton, New Hampshire, right? So one day I stopped. I'm not lost. I just want to know where the fastest way to get to somewhere was. So I stopped and I asked this guy, and you know what he told me? 4 miles up on the right, you're going to see a big rock. Take a ride.
Yeah. Run right there.
Didn't tell me the street name or doesn't tell me it's a dirt road or a paved road. Take a ride. Now listen, you're going to go down and beyond that road. It's going to be a bumpy road. It's a bumpy ride.
Yep.
He says, but you're going to come to a fork. You get to that fork, you want to bear left. And it's just, there's no, you know what I mean?
They talk names and stuff.
Yeah.
Once you bear left, what you're going to see up ahead there, Old Man Tasca. You know the bond? Yeah, the bond. Yeah, Old Man Tasca's bond. You're like, Old Man Tasker. What the hell does that mean?
It's just
who's Old Man Tasker?
It's just funny. It really is. It's just
Old Man Tasker's bond. Now, don't turn there. Don't turn there. Just go past it. But you know where the bond is, right? So you're gonna pass Old Man Tasker's bond. You're like, what does that have to do with anything? And they talk to you like that. And you pay. We used to call it paying penance. You talk to one of those old boys, you're gonna pay penance.
Oh yeah.
They just talk.
But the thing is that they're nice enough to help you.
Oh yeah.
You know, if you get the wrong person down here where I am, I mean, don't misunderstand me. I have nice people in my town. Okay. But on a whole, you know, for every 5 people that are nice in my area here, there's about fucking 800 up there. You know what I mean? And New Hampshire's the same way. And I don't know. It's just different.
Well,
it's just different.
Good people. Good lot of people.
Yeah. You know, I like these towns. Like I have a town right beside me, Pelham, New Hampshire. And you know what they still have, which I love? I keep begging my wife to come with me and because I want to take the kids and go. They still have a community ham, beans.
Oh, bean supper.
Right? It's like at the local American Legion or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just, you know, family style. They're all on benches and there's tables, obviously, but it's not, you know what I mean? It's not separate tables, you know. It's not a, you know, and so you're going to sit beside a neighbor.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but you know what I'm saying? And my town doesn't do that.
They have them all over here. I mean, the churches all have them, everything. And they have this, it's different. You have garage sales and then you have yard sales or yard sales. But then at the churches, they have these things called bazaars.
Yeah, we used to have a Christmas bazaar.
It's a bazaar. Those were always great places to meet people. And then after bazaar, they'll have a bean supper. Come on down for the bean supper.
Do you guys have that shit? Like, Kyle, do you guys have that shit down in Virginia?
No, they have roasts and pig thingies and other get-together type of, and they're, bean thingies. But there are yeah, there you go, hog roasts and stuff like that.
It's the same. It's the same.
It all does the same thing.
Yeah.
And even for like parades and shit, it turns into a friggin' fair. So
I love listening to the old boys up north talk about parades. I was talking to one of the boys up north. He's talking about parade. He's like, I don't understand them parades. See, I saw a marshal driving down the street the other day. Didn't matter much at all. Now they're telling me, come on down, see Marshall. He's going to drive down the street.
But what it did, though, what it does, right? It gets people out of their house.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And
you meet your community.
Right. So you're not.
It's just like sweeping your front steps.
If you go to the church with the bazaar, they also have a rummage sale there too.
Right. They have the rummage sales.
The rummage sale is always in the basement.
Yep. I always enjoyed those. You go there and it's like all the people who go to church there, they feel like I gotta bring something, so they start actually bringing good stuff. I can't go to the bazaar and not bring something. Quick, kids, get me some of your stuff, and they'll just bring stuff because they got to. I found some wonderful things. I was down there at one of them, and I found 3 of those the old original Sela meals.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were $5 a piece. I was like, I'll take all of them.
I think they do a not a bazaar, but I think they do a Frank and Bean supper at the Legion in Lebanon.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm going to test these out tomorrow. There's some 22 Magnum that I have had.
You said you had a Creedmoor.
I do have a 65.
But he also had a whole conversation
about a 22 Magnum cylinder. I got these Maxi Mags I bought probably when I was in the 8th grade.
Yeah.
So I've got a few left. I'm going to test them out and see if they still work.
Oh, they'll be fine.
Actually, the big thing down here is Brunswick stew. So every event has Brunswick stew.
I never ever understood Brunswick stew.
I cannot stand. I hate lima beans. So
never made any sense to me.
no.
I'm with you.
It's like Manhattan clam chowder. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Is that the red stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Before.
I call it minestrone soup.
Now I've had another clam chowder. I forget where the hell I had it at, but it was a thin version.
No.
It was all. It was it was okay.
I think when you take a clam chowder, this is just my preference. You take a clam chowder, and by the way, I've gone to Chowder Fest down in Boston. It's a blast. And you take your spoon, and you put it in. If you're eating it out of a coffee cup or a bowl, you take your spoon, and let's say you're eating it out of a coffee cup. You put that in the coffee cup, and that spoon should stand straight up and down. That's the kind of fucking chowder I like.
My grandfather called those slow leanas. You go, it's a slow leaner. It's a slow leaner.
And you get the chunks of clam. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Even the potatoes are good. The potatoes aren't that processed potato shit you get in the snow. The snow chowder.
He loves your potatoes.
Oh, the potatoes are good.
I'm trying to figure out how that bee gets in there. Potatoes.
Huh?
All the B's and D's in that word.
Potato.
Potatoes. What did I say wrong?
Potato.
Up north here, you have a lot of people that call it scat.
It's a potato.
Scat tonight, like spaghetti. Like, how did you take spaghetti? I've heard of pusketti and all that, but when you take the whole word and make it down to like scat, I was like, oh,
Right.
Yeah, Paschetti
We used to call it sketty.
or Sketty. Yeah, Sketty.
oh, we were talking. Oh, this
Good night, Big Dog.
this is something I can ask you guys. I was talking. We were on the show. We were talking about spam, and I said I was down south,
Spam.
and they had another thing that was like spam, but they make it at home. What is that called? One of you guys has to know.
Hash.
No, I thought it was speck or something.
No, speck is something else. Speck comes off of an animal.
No, this was done in a loaf, like you would do spam. They slice it and they fry it right on the flat tops or in a pan. I'm trying to think what the hell that was called.
Head cheese?
No, it's
Really?
supposed to be like a spam, but it was the original Southern version. I'm trying to think what the hell it's called. I couldn't think of what the hell it's called.
Well, they got one thing they make with cornmeal and sausage is real thick, and they put it into a bread pan.
That's mush.
No, it's not called mush. It's thick. It's a massive lump, and then they slice it.
What's it called?
Um,
Come on, Gig Ride, and help us out here.
oh Lord,
I thought it started with an S.
that's what I was just thinking.
I'm thinking of. That's it. Scrapple.
Scrapple, yeah, Scrapple.
Apple.
That's what it's called. Scrapple.
Scrapple and eggs.
That was the original like Southern spam. Scrapple. That was what it was. God.
Do
Kind of
people still eat steak and eggs?
corn,
Oh hell yeah, steak and eggs is a
cornmeal based.
I do it all the time.
Yeah.
I eat steak and eggs all the time.
My grandfather used to whenever he would go to one of the restaurants, and I'm gonna get steak and eggs. Now come here, sweetheart. Come here. I want to ask you: are you trying to pawn off a burger? Because I don't want no burger.
right. Yeah. Or
Don't
they call
pawn
it cube when they call it cube steak. That's just
Yeah.
a hamburger patty.
He's not. You're not gonna try to pawn off a burger on me, sweetheart, right?
Okay, up here we like a lot of the pizza places and restaurants and stuff, they all do like the pressure cooked fried chicken.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And the staple that goes with it is like potato wedges.
Yeah.
But we call them JoJo's.
Right, we call them JoJo's here too.
Okay, just I didn't know if that was
Never heard of the called JoJo's.
Yes, you have. You got to walk into a fucking house of pizza, walk into Sanford House of Pizza, okay, and say, "Give me a thing, order a JoJo's." They're
Never in my life have I ordered a
You've heard
JoJo.
of JoJo. Come on.
No, I know what a potato wedge is, but I've never ordered a JoJo. Never, and I've been to a lot of never ordered.
You've
Never
never been
ordered.
in a sub shop and seen a sign say JoJo's on it.
I could have. I didn't know what it was. Literally, Mike.
Seriously?
55 years old.
Wow.
Never ordered a JoJo in my life.
Wow.
Never.
They're
I
huge.
never heard that either. We always call them either oven fries or
Steak. Yeah, it was either steak fries or
see now steak fries here are like they're bigger fries, but they're flat.
Right.
A JoJo is like 1/4 of a full potato.
Yeah, they cut a potato
Yeah, it's
into
a wedge.
quarters. Yes.
a wedge. Yeah, a wedge. Yeah. Now I've had those wedges. Didn't call them JoJo's, and I've had what he was talking about, which is where you take the potato, you cut it in half, and they cut it in flat slices.
yeah.
I've had those with now those they call them. That was in Alabama. They were gravy fries. They served them
Gravy
with
fries, yeah.
They served them with a white gravy,
Uh-huh.
which made me fall in love with Alabama.
My thing, man, I love potato skins, man.
Oh yeah.
But here's what bugs me. if you order an order of potato skins at the restaurant, and they bring them out, and they're basically potatoes cut in half,
Grilled.
and they got like bacon and cheese, and you put some sour cream on there, and they got chives on them.
Yep.
But they always bring you 5. Why don't? Can I get that last half? Make it 6. Just give me 3 potatoes.
That's like the guy who decided that there were 4 wings. There's a guy I want to punch hard.
4 wings on a chicken.
Yeah, it's like they go. It's an order of 6 wings. You go, okay. I've asked it 1,000 times. Are these real wings, or is this that idea of wings? No, they're real wings. Okay, what do you get? They give you the drumette and the other part, and they go, sweetheart, and there's a tip on the end of that. So that's a wing. They charging you now for a half a wing.
Yeah. Third of a wing.
Exactly, yeah. And you go to those places where it's all you get there and you're like, I've never seen anybody celebrate wings like this. I mean, this.
Okay, like if the 5 of us went to Red Lobster right now, just to say we went to Red Lobster or Roadhouse or whatever big chain restaurant, and they bring out a basket of rolls or biscuits or bread or whatever. There's 5 of us. That damn waitress is going to bring 6 pieces. Somebody has to give her that last roll. You know what I mean? Just if there's 5, bring 5 of us. Or you know what? Bring 10. That way we each get 2.
Yep.
There you go.
The cheesy biscuits at Red Lobster.
I never Red Lobster to be.
Yeah.
Oh my!
I'm not a Red Lobster guy.
Oh,
I love their biscuits.
Seafood, but then biscuits are good.
But every time I go to Red Lobster or Roadhouse or something like that, I tell the waitress right off when she takes our drink order, she's like, I'll be right back with some rolls, And I'm like, hey, let me tell you about them rolls real quick. She's like, yeah, what's that? I said, bring them often and bring a lot. And you will benefit from it at the end of the night. Because I will, if I have a waitress that keeps bringing them rolls constantly until I tell her I've had too many rolls, I've had enough, I'll tip her 30%.
Oh yeah, rolls or my big thing is coffee. Why am I still sitting here with an empty cup of coffee? I haven't figured it out yet. Everybody else has got their stuff. Keep my coffee full. Keep the bread full.
Right, and that's cheap stuff. Bread and coffee are cheap.
Absolutely.
It is.
But some of those restaurants act like, I can't give you extra bread. Bullshit. Extra money on your tip then.
Where was it? Texas Roadhouse, and the guy comes out and he says, "Oh, let me cut it and make sure that it's gonna be okay." I'm like, "No, I'm good. I'll cut it." Oh yeah, they want to check to make sure that it's what you ordered.
Yeah, might as well put a bib on me and feed me too while you're at it, right?
Right.
That would be a restaurant idea we could venture into, guys. That would, The
restaurant idea I wish actually existed is on the, the Last Man Standing that got canceled for political beliefs, then came back.
Yeah.
And the one the young girl, the pretty little girl, there quit.
Oh, they serve all the game and stuff. I mean,
That's a restaurant I wish really actually existed, where I could go. I'm not going to go buy a bunch of kangaroo, and I'm not going to buy a bunch of.
Kill Cafe.
But it'd be fun if I could go somewhere and order an ostrich burger, or I could order a kangaroo burger, where I don't have to, learn how to cook 25 different meats. They can do it.
Yeah.
That's
something like that. Even if it's just North American animals, like elk.
Yeah, but when you do get I've had elk burger before, elk cheeseburgers, but they're farm raised.
Well, so I went last year looking for pheasant. I wanted to cook pheasant for Thanksgiving.
Yep.
And I looked all over, and I'm like, man, nobody sells pheasant. And somebody said, try Whole Foods. So I'm like, oh, good idea. We have one Whole Foods, and it's 25 miles from here. So I call it. I'm like, do you guys have pheasant? And he's like, yeah, we have pheasant in our meat department, And I was like, oh, okay. Well, how much is something like how much is a pheasant? He's like, oh, it depends on the weight and everything. He's like, well, let me go check, see what the average price is for you. Go for it. Comes back and he's like, it's $23 a pound, and the average bird is about 9.5 pounds. And I'm like, it's a big ass fucking pheasant.
That's a pheasant.
A pheasant?
That ain't no pheasant.
That's a pheasant on steroids.
And he's like,
I've yet to see a pheasant that big.
I said, he's like, hang on a minute. And he comes back. He's like, it weighs like 9 pounds. And I'm like, is it frozen? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, okay. If it's frozen, then, it's going to feel like it's heavier. I said, what's it say on the label? And he's like, it's 3.6 pounds. I'm like, okay, that's a pheasant. Okay. That's, 3 pound bird, 2 pound bird, something like that.
Still a big pheasant.
Still a big pheasant. Yeah. And it's like $23 a pound. So I'm like, that's going to be like,
$75.
Like $75 for a pheasant. And I'm like, $75, really? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, well, thank you very much. I told my wife, and I was like, hang on a minute. So I get online, and I find this farm that you can buy pheasants at, for to raise yourself or whatever. And they're like 30 cents a piece. And I'm like, fuck.
There you go.
You can go out there and make a deal and buy a couple of older pheasants. Like, those old ones over there that nobody wants? Let me get 2 of those for 60 cents.
How much is Yum and Yummy right over there? Those 2 right there. I'll take them.
Yeah.
I love
$75. $75. You can go to a hunt club and shoot a couple of them.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, where I grew up, we had a state park that was probably about a quarter mile down the road from us, and we had 16 acres behind our house. That was nothing but field, and mostly field, but some tree lines and stuff, right? So a little bit of patch of woods in the one corner, and the state would release all them ringneck pheasants over there in the state park, and they would always find their way over to our house up in our area, in our fields. And hide in those tree lines. So we had like the abundance of fucking pheasant hunting growing up on our own property. It was great.
Nice.
Every year they'd release more. So, and every year we'd kill more.
I can't find a sheep anywhere. That's one thing up here. I can't figure out why is that so weird now where nobody sells a sheep anymore. It's like, how is that weird? I guess people don't even eat it anymore, hardly at all. I always thought that was I always enjoyed it.
Oh, I didn't know about I was gonna say a live sheep and a big pair of boots or.
Well, no, I mean I tried to. I went up to one of the farms. I was like, so what do you guys do when the sheep? Do you sell it or whatever? He was like, sell it. It looks like I got 4 heads. I'm like, okay, since the beginning of time, not since the beginning of America, the beginning of time, they've been eating damn sheep. This is not new.
Isn't that
Well, they probably make more money off of just the wool.
I'm like,
Sure.
I'm like, they get to be a certain age and they get put down. I'm like, you can't buy sheep meat anywhere. I'm like, whatever. I was younger all the time. They
isn't
call
that what they call mutton?
That's mutton, right?
Yeah.
Now here's the part: people get all squirmish and all that. Well, a lamb has a cutoff date. All right, the minute the lamb turns, I think it's 1 year, it's mutton. So yesterday it was lamb and it was great. Today, a day later, it's mutton and it's not.
Yeah.
Which is BS. But I mean, I always wanted to grab. We used to get the sheep, and we had no problem getting it every year. Boy, you cannot get that up here now. I can't find it anywhere up here. And I'm like, where the hell are they getting? Where are they putting all these sheep? When they used to get to be a certain age, they put them down. I'm like, where the hell are all those sheep going? You're not digging a hole and throwing them in there, are you?
Weird.
You cannot buy a sheep anywhere.
That is kind of weird.
It is. It's very, very strange. I mean, I can go down the street to the butcher and go, yeah, this fall I'm going to need a hog. Get me something in like 100-pound range. And sign me up for a quarter cow. And I should be able to say and put the word out, I want to get a sheep. You can't do it. No one's got one. I just can't figure out where the hell they all are now.
Interesting.
Because mutton's good.
And by the way, I have a restaurant right by me that sells all kinds of game meat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You can get an ostrich burger or buffalo and elk and all kinds of stuff there.
Hey guys, I'm gonna take off. I got this done. I'm gonna go get some sleep and then
We're not far behind you, Io. It's actually
I got like an hour and a half drive to get to the range. I'm meeting up with Armament and Axis.
cool.
Maybe I don't know if Budget Guns and Gear is going to be there or not, but meeting
All
up with a few other channels to.
All right, folks. Listen, I got 1:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get out of here. Steve, you having a chat tomorrow night?
That's the plan. We'll see what happens.
So you guys head over to Stock Steve's channel tomorrow night. Look for it. He does it anywhere between 9 and 10. All right. I'd like to thank everybody that came in tonight. I'd like to thank everybody on the panel. Much appreciated. And have yourselves a good week. If I don't see you at Stevie's chat tomorrow night.
Right on.
Have a good one.
Have a good